Here, sorry, we should move over to the other chat.
Yeah, that's
Hold
what
on.
I was thinking.
Just a moment. Just a moment. Stream, we're here.
I
We're
assumed
here.
you'd be in the chat.
I'm not dead yet, chat. Alright, there we go.
Material, even though I really want to, because I just
Welcome, chat. Sorry for the 4-minute delay.
4-minute delay.
Somebody couldn't get here.
Why are we in general?
Shut up.
Damn it.
We're not anywhere specific. What do you mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say we're in no man's
We are
land.
exactly
We're
where
in
we
general.
need to be.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Just Greenbot teller.
Alright. Last we left off, a lot of things happened.
Did they?
Thaddeus got married by way of an eating contest, where he ate a whole goat, basically, including the bones. Demons invaded Crotovere Moradin, to which Dakith and Melody, did a little back punching to them. Killed one, and before that they had learned some things about the fruit that at some point it will have supposed properties in a mature state. To which, when they tried to find that answer, they were met with a nothing, just nothing. And now, we left off with the party retreating to the castle of Crotovere Moradin, where they've spoken with Edelweiss and Lotus, two of the princesses, to have some respite till the demons get out.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Last we left off, there you are.
Where are we? How long are we supposed to stay down here?
Yeah, no. How long are we just gonna sit and let this happen? How long is this gonna take for this to just fade
Blow
away?
over?
Yeah, blow. I mean, I hate to put it that way, but that's basically what I'm asking.
Edelweiss kind of looks around quickly, treading to each of the person and goes, soon. The demon is getting weak.
Okay.
There.
But your dad's doing a good job.
He's real kick-ass.
He is powerful. You see her stop for a second, kind of listening around. He's leaving now. We're safe to leave.
All right.
I must ask, how do you know?
I have faith in my father's abilities.
No, but how do you know that at this precise moment he's leaving?
There are no windows here.
There's no way sound comes down here. What magic do you use?
Simply faith.
Can I roll fucking insight? Because Melanie's like, what is this bullshit?
You may.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's a
Wow.
19 on insight.
It is difficult to determine whether she's just fucking insane or just.
Okay.
I'm glad I know. I'm glad I married the sane one.
That Melanie just kind of shakes her head and snorts.
There is value in being courageous, and part of that is having faith in your comrades, that they will know when to deal with certain problems, such as now. And she begins walking out.
I just look at Melanie.
Melanie just fucking shrugs and looks and in spite of her very of her kind of battered state, she wants to she wants to go with basically. But
Lotus just kind of looks over. She's like, I'm sorry, she's always been like this. We don't know why.
Is it not magic that she used to figure out what your dad's doing, or is she just what's
Is she insane?
I mean, It's probably some sort of magic, but it's not like... She has really good hunches. Let's put it that way.
I see. Okay, so she's insane, but she's not. She's actually more sane than everyone else, but just acts weird about it.
You know how there's... Some people have said there's a spectrum between bravery and stupidity?
Yeah.
And everybody is somewhere on the
She
spectrum?
is the spectrum.
No, she just doesn't exist on it.
Okay.
That's reassuring.
I'm sorry.
It's not.
It's not your fault that you have a sister that talks like she's a fucking oracle.
Oh my god,
It
I
gets...
never dare.
Whew. Praise be to Moradin for that one.
Yeah.
Despite it being her, I wouldn't worry that much, given that, well, she tends to keep to herself a lot.
Okay.
But at least Father puts faith in her assumptions. So we do as well, and we haven't been led astray yet.
Yeah. Maybe she is just blessed or something.
Could be.
If that's the case. Definitely seems like the most probable explanation.
We all have some traits that we believe to be derived from our family's ordainedness from Moradin himself. I mean, look at our father. He flies.
Yeah, look at him. Yeah.
There's not a more dwarven dwarf, I suppose.
Probably a good way to put it. He encapsulates kind of like he's literally just a paragon for your people.
I like to think I take after my mother.
Melanie is too hesitant to ask.
I didn't know my parents.
I'm sorry about that.
Not Melanie just nods like, yeah, folks are folks.
So about these demons and this war going on outside?
I mean, if she says the demons are leaving, I'd imagine they are. The castle is very resilient to sound penetration.
Out of character. Demons have not attacked the castle before in all of Thaddeus' life being there, right?
Nope.
This is a
This
first.
is just a very random and not normal occurrence.
This is pretty absurd.
That they are just taking, but they are both taking this obscenely well.
Melanie was freaking out. She's just too tired to be panicking at this point.
I think it was referring to the princesses.
Oh, well,
and
yeah.
the king too, in a way.
That's fair.
The whole royal family seems to be way too calm about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find the father
You gotta
or
go
the
get
king. King. I mean, if he says it's done and he's free, but perhaps now would be a time for questions.
You know, if he would have seen way more than us. If I think, no offense, I think given that we were at least present for your previous audience, I think we have a little bit of room
Yes.
to know what the hells is going on.
Oh, absolutely. We should all go. Not to mention that one over there, pointing at Takif, apparently had a vision about this, and all the other things we have seen in our time traveling across the realms. We need to have a conversation.
Something's very wrong. It's kind of like if you wouldn't mind, miss, of course.
No, it's no problem for me.
Okay.
If there are any emergencies, I am not very present around the fortress, but if you ever do need to get in contact with me, there are ways.
I'd imagine.
But best of luck. I will return to my study.
Just kind of. Melanie is still partially supporting Dak. Just kind of.
Well, I got healed.
You guys are fully
Oh
healed.
no, you did. Yeah, we are both fully healed. Yeah,
Okay.
forgot.
Leaving the question to just how powerful a healer that fucking sister is.
Yeah, she. I'd say Melanie's still a bit shell-shocked, because the way I think of it is there's still, like, the aftershock of pain, even though it's not there.
Having part of
Like, when
your
you get a
arm
limb
ripped off.
chopped off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when you get a
Around
limb
it
cut
right now.
off, and, like, you still feel it for a little bit. That's how I always think with healing magic, that you still kind of feel
Oh, yeah.
the bruises, even though they're not there entirely.
It's PTSD on a physical level.
Yeah, exactly. It's your brain playing tricks on you. But yeah,
Is there anyone around us right now?
after Edelweiss leaves.
Yeah.
No. Lotus has returned through one of the portals, and Edelweiss is already walking out of the castle currently.
There's a portal?
God.
She portaled in? Holy shit.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, so quiet enough just so that Thaddeus and Melanie can hear me. The demon that I was fighting said my name. He knew who I was.
You
You mean that thing? No, it was just that thing that was cutting us to pieces.
it said the calf?
Yeah. It said Hellwalker.
Oh. I'm sorry, your name is Hellwalker.
Well, it does.
Shut the fuck up,
you know
Courage
that,
Rock.
you know that's not what
Courage rock.
that is.
My name is Hellwalker.
It's your title to those who oppose you, I'd imagine, and those who know of you. I mean, I guess he could recognize somehow.
Possibly. But it
I
all-
wouldn't
it all
take it
ties-
that he knows you individually. He may just know how to identify Hellwalkers or something.
No, my last name is Hellwalker.
Oh, literally?
It's
oh,
lit-
shit.
Formerly Frostpeak, but when
Not-
I was taken in, Yarg they renamed me Hellwalker.
Shit.
He's such an original namer. Where does he get his ideas from? I have to know.
Don't. Thaddeus, let's,
From
let's
the
not-
idea of
let's
first.
let's not fucking make fun of him.
I'm not making fun of him, I'm making fun of the archdevil.
No, I know that's who I mean by him. And it's
Let's go
just
find-
awkward.
Let's go find your king, Bravestone.
Yeah, fair enough.
I assume because like we got a little loud, but that was mostly just whispers there. For the most
It's
part.
loud whispers.
Please, no. We've done enough loud whispers. Fucking everyone knows everything we've ever thought or saying.
It's exactly that, the
up.
whole... They're like, everyone can hear what you're saying. Oh, can they?
Yeah.
You're just terrible at it.
Also, Melanie, we should probably figure out what correlation Eye Patch Guy has to do with all of this.
I mean,
Yeah, back when we met him in his pond,
he
they were
said
afraid, so we should definitely...
he implied that he was prepared for something to happen, although he really didn't let up whether or not he knew something was going to happen or if he was just being paranoid. So there's
no
a
way-
chance he knew it was going to happen, but I don't think he... I get the feeling he didn't have anything directly to do with this, if so. I mean, it's demons, and he's the undead type. I don't see how that would correlate. Plus, he was fighting the demons, so if he was here for anything, he was here to stifle the invasion with whatever friend of his was here.
Assuming the friend was.
What about...
This is out of character. I'm assuming the friend that.
We know nothing.
You
We
know nothing. You
about
can
the
only
friend.
speculate.
We
know
saw the
literally
blonde lady with the white-haired lady with the shield, correct?
But
We saw
you
I
her
don't
running.
mean,
No.
you could guess that was the friend, but yes, we
If I
did.
recall, Melanie ran past her and said, "Bet you 50 gold that's his friend."
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
don't
she-
know.
She did say we don't technically know, but she did say that.
You get a
She
really
knows about that.
you get a really good feeling about it.
Melanie did at the time.
All right.
We should go.
So I guess let's go find the king, Thaddeus.
Exactly.
And we'll just walk out, I guess. I'll walk.
No portals.
No,
Yeah, I don't have portals. I'm not that cool.
no portals.
Sorry.
No portals.
What are you? Some sort of plebeian? You walk on your feet?
So what happens?
Yeah.
Big lad.
So you guys are walking out of the castle.
We're heading up. We're heading to
we're-
look for the
we're-
king. Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah. So would that mean walking out of the castle in this case? Or
I mean, where do you think he
I mean, I
was?
guess so. Yes. Okay. Then I
Yeah.
suppose we will take a beep bop.
As you make your way back up and exit, you do see Edelweiss standing outside of the double, like the massive double doors, kind of standing and watching as you see what looks to be the king floating very high in the air, holding his hammer high, and you see like the destruction, like all the rocks and shit, like from the buildings destroyed, almost seem to be rolling back into place.
Oh, so he's fucking like repairing it or something.
God, he's a badass.
Yeah, and Melanie's like, okay. Just like kind of not wanting to interrupt whatever fucking ritual magic this is. She just looks around. Does the place look like clear? Like, are there? I assume there's a bunch of demon corpses lying.
Yes. Yes, there are several corpses scattered about.
Okay.
You do hear, not super far away, but down, a bit away from the castle. You do hear a familiar voice. What the fuck are you two doing here? And it is the voice of that red fellow you encountered.
Oh my fucking god! Why is he here?
He's here too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna unsheathe my fucking axe again.
Immediately, and is like, yeah, Melody is like,
I have.
right back at you, fucker.
We have
Just
so little time.
Immediately snapping
They
to
are
him.
not referring to you, and they're not visible.
Oh, are they not?
Wait,
What?
what?
No, you could
Wait.
hear them.
Oh, you should have said distant.
I did.
Did you? Oh, fucking. Okay, sorry.
I did, in fact.
Okay.
I'm gonna not do that then.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, okay.
You
Can we-
can hear away from the castle
Can we tell
that voice.
at all where it's?
Dakif is gonna kind of go and search for the sound where it's coming from.
Can we tell?
Is anybody else going with him?
I will.
Yeah, we'll go.
As you go trying to follow the voice, you do hear basically an argument between two people.
Who could the two
Of,
people
like-
be?
Why are you here? Why are you here type shit, none of your damn business, fuck off. And as you come around and you see them, you see what looks to be the lady with the shield and the skeletons kind of like in like a standoff with the fucking red half dragon. As she just like fucking just telling him, go piss off, I got what I want. Nobody gives a fuck about you, leave.
Is he within like speaking distance where I can speak to the half dragon?
You probably yell.
And wow, fuck! I probably don't want to speak in Infernal.
Yeah, just tell everyone.
Well, would they be able to know like what I'm saying unless they don't? Unless they know.
If they know Infernal, then they'll know what you're saying.
All right, I'm gonna say nothing.
Hashtag goes, so you just happen to be here when a fucking band of demons rolls through, followed by the Lord of the Hunt!
Oh.
And the one with the shield goes, I don't know who fucking whoop-de-doo, I summoned a demon, I guess. I'm here for other reasons. That didn't seem, coincidental to you two. But I know you didn't try and summon that shit.
Alright, so now I'm gonna walk up like behind the half dragon and like tap him on the shoulder.
Fucking whips around and just like almost swings his axe, but realizes it's you and is like, oh. The fuck? Why are you here too?
The big old family get together.
Oh, for
I'm gonna-
fuck's sake.
I'm gonna place my hand on his shoulder like very firmly and say, "So who summoned the demon?"
I mean, Skull Shield, Necromantic Magic.
Eye patch, you know anything about this?
Is eye patch there?
Doesn't appear to be.
So no,
Oh,
he's not there.
I thought eye patch was there. Okay. And who exactly is this lady? That's
Probably someone working with demons.
But you know her.
Look at her!
It's one thing to make implicit accusations. But from what we heard, you know each other.
I might have had a run-in with these morons before, and she just goes, alright, I'm fucking tired of this shit, and casts a spell and disappears.
Well, how about that? Counterspell.
Fucking... What are you doing here?
This is my home. And as of recently, I am apparently a high-ranking noble. So,
Oh, congrats on the promotion. Bet you earned it.
I did kick your ass.
Oh.
Say what you want, the only reason you're alive is because this guy is charitable.
Smarter than you are. Because the smartest thing would have totally been to cut off my head and incur the wrath of somebody stronger than me.
Yes, I'm sure you're one of Tiamat's favorites. Oh no, or the disciple, or whoever it is.
Regardless, I have business to attend to. And he turns to walk away.
Should we stop him? Do we need him? Talking to Dakif.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes. Oh,
Oh, fuck. My mic is muted. My bad.
it's all good.
Does he have a tail?
Yes, he has a tail. He's a half dragon.
Alright. How bad of an idea would it be to...
How much health do you have?
We're at full.
Oh.
Remember?
Yeah,
We're all
that
at
doesn't answer my question though.
Oh, 34 over here.
Alright. Just think about that.
Well, I mean,
I mean, there's 3 of us, but I have 28.
ooh. All right, maybe we don't do that.
Alright, well, never mind. I guess we just let him walk away.
I think he could kill you in one turn, in one action.
Probably.
Cough on you.
It would do. Yeah, it's exactly that.
Well, actually,
It's pretty much.
Actually, what, Dakith?
don't I have proficiency in fire attacks? Like 5 people to breathe fire at me as well?
No.
Okay, well, never mind. Anyway, he walks away.
Anyway, he walks.
No, wait. Okay, and then never mind. Fuck that. Never mind.
I love this. No.
There's so much I want to do, but it's not smart to do it, so I'm just gonna let it go. Plenty of time to come.
He's like, I want to test on my abilities now.
So,
Melanie,
what
you were
are
awfully
doing
quiet
now that
about-
you're standing in an empty alleyway.
Alright,
Melody?
Thaddeus, should we
I think
find the king?
I'm testing. Hey, Melanie, you muted?
Push to talk? Question mark.
Apologies.
No.
Mic issues. I'm sorry.
No. That's why we were
Apologies.
testing.
It wasn't push to talk. What I was trying to say is that Melanie kind of like lets go and like goes up to Thaddeus and just whispers, "Can't you just fucking arrest him? Like we basically, it's not conclusive evidence, but like we basically know he fucking roasted that kid."
We would have to have the power to actually arrest him. And considering he almost killed me in a single attack, can we honestly say we'd be able to take him in?
His fucking fire only goes in a certain arc. If we just fucking surround him, he can't hit all of us. And if you could beat him in a one-on-one combat, I don't see why the fuck I can't blast his ass to hells and back.
There was a lot of variables in that battle.
Fucking okay, bud.
It's an empty alley, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this.
Fucking hate that bitch.
Let's you're not wrong. Let's. Oi, Red!
He stops and looks over.
Not that I want to suspect that you're doing anything evil, which it's totally it's far more likely than anyone else here right now.
Eleni turns around and rolls her fucking eyes,
Don't.
looking away from him when she does it. But
I'm not sure where my power lies, but I'm pretty sure. What would I even? By the power invested by me by the king, I'm going to have to take you into custody for the moment.
Melanie finally just like lets out the sigh.
I've been married into the king for fucking 5 minutes. What do you want from me?
It's fine, out of character. She's just upset.
You.
You
The
have.
first noble I've met with a sense of humor. And he continues walking.
She genuinely just turns to Thaddeus, is just like, "Do I shoot him? Please let me shoot him."
You have my okay.
Fuck. Fucking Melanie just twists around, and I'm just gonna shoot a chaos bolt at him. She doesn't give a fuck.
How far away is
Go
he?
ahead and roll
hates-
for it.
I mean, chaos bolt is 90 feet, so I
Yeah.
assume
No,
he's
I was
not
just
that far
asking for
away.
other reasons. How far away are we from him?
That's a good question. Yeah, how
I'll say
far?
he's like 30 feet.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. So can I just roll the fucking
Yeah.
just okay? Damn, that doesn't hit at all. Damn. Not
It
against
does
him.
not. And it, like, he kind of whiffs past and, like, shatters a rock in front of him and almost immediately repairs itself.
Yeah.
And he just stops and turns around. Just fucking glares at you.
For the clarification of the two characters out of character, do we want to genuinely try and restrain and fucking take him in?
He does
Melanie
have.
doesn't really have spell slots, but she can just fucking shoot at him.
Theoretically, the king
he
is
has
directly
information.
above us, so he can't see us fighting, I'm sure, if he just looked down.
This is probably true.
But he's concentrating right now.
He is.
We don't know how long he's gonna take to do this.
Well, how many chaos bolts is it going to take for him to hear?
I'm pretty sure he'll already know soon.
If he could hear, he would know.
Yeah.
Okay. That's up to you. Shall we just start this off then, or are we gonna play the pacifist route? Because Melanie's going gung-ho.
We kind of threw
He has
past
a-
this history route.
He does have his hand on his axe and he's glaring back. It is clear that this next move is up to you guys.
Yes, I assume so, yes. That's
3 to
why
1.
I was asking.
Thaddeus almost took 2 of them down by himself, so.
Out of character
So,
and in character. There are a lot of variables in that fight. But no, you're not wrong. The odds are heavily better than they were during that battle.
I'm asking permission for the last time. Do I do it, yes or no? I want clear answers from the two of you.
Go nuts. I'll back it.
Let's do it.
I
Okay.
pulling out the axe.
Yeah, thank you. We can place ourselves here, and yeah, I guess it wouldn't really be it wouldn't be any kind of surprise round or anything, but it would just
No,
be
he definitely
me
knows us.
acting.
This would just be an
Obviously.
initiative roll.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I assume I wouldn't get another attack in beforehand, just initiative.
Just
So I'm
initiative.
fine with that. Okay.
Before we, yeah.
Oh, you can do something beforehand. I just rolled.
Yeah, I'm like, know that we prefer you just give up, and we make this encounter easier than it needs to be.
Yeah.
Alrighty, hold on just a second after I have to pull in some stats.
I need to roll for initiative too, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are also the most heavily powered one right here, right now.
Yeah. No. I mean, you haven't used any of your runes, basically. So you can fuck with him bad.
Me and Melanie are basically just going to be providing support.
Yeah.
Support with a lot of hit points.
I'm basically less so support and she's just gonna fucking blast him.
I'm providing support.
Alrighty. Okay. Okay.
Fucking okay.
So just for clarification, I have to use my weapon with the rune on it for it to.
You have to have the object that has the rune on it in your hand. Yes.
Pass the rune without actually having to hit the person with the weapon.
Depending
on how.
I think depends on
It
the...
depends on what the rune says.
Some runes aren't weapon
Yeah,
based.
it's up to what the rune says. Yeah, different runes. Yeah, runes work differently depending on how they say they work.
Your frost one just has to be on you, if I remember correctly.
When you hit a creature with an attacking using a weapon, okay, yeah. it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. So
Then-
that has to be. Yeah, you hit. Yeah, when you hit, you can activate it. Yes.
Alrighty. Alright, get the stuff set up. Which order are we in? Go ahead and reorganize your character tokens based on in relation to each other.
Put yourself...
Yeah, I'd say yeah, genuinely given everything that Melanie would have like done something like this and is like fucking just kind of strutting up towards him.
Okay.
She would probably be the closest to him because she's just really pissed and aggravating him.
Alrighty.
You know, how long were we in the castle for, DM?
Probably like 10, 15 minutes, I'd say.
Ooh, damn. Okay. So would you say a full-on hour has passed, or no?
No.
So that's up to you. No? Okay.
No.
Okay, got it. So that's still up. Based.
Okay. So,
For one more thing up. Fucking schmoovin'.
Schmoovin'.
right.
Yeah, that'll be where she stays since you have finalized your positions.
How about there,
How about there?
bitch?
Okay.
Alrighty. As you throw all of you just draw your shit and get ready to fight. You hear a footstep from above you, Melanie.
Okay.
And you see a familiar fellow hop
damn
off
it.
from the roof.
Okay, so yeah, of course Green's here. Makes sense. Okay.
They're going to come down and make 2 longsword attacks.
That's me.
But let me
Okay.
kick up the music first. That probably is a copywritten song. Hold on.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to play copyrighted music.
Oh, it's a whole thing.
Shut down the bot real quick so that doesn't actually go through.
It's a whole. I told them that if stuff's like located under like the giant, D&D music theme tabs, they're probably able to be used, given that they've been posted.
Yeah.
Oh, let me jack this music
Okay.
up.
Alrighty.
Green goes first to make his attacks.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
Nice.
Doesn't, in fact. What's the second?
A 18. I would wager that hits.
Yes, unfortunately, that does hit. Yeah, full damage.
Only 5 slashing. As he comes
However-
down, he misses the longsword attack on the bottom.
However, I will add, as I did have Armor of Agathis on, he takes 5 cold damage.
Alrighty. He fucking jumps down off the building, and as he like sticks the sword into the dirt, missing the first strike, he pulls it up, cleaves through the armor, but gets blasted just as much as he harms you.
Yeah. Okay.
Dakith, you're up.
Yes, I can move 6 spaces, right?
Yes.
Yes, you have 30 feet of movement.
Alright. Does that qualify as an
That's it.
action? Or...
That's just your
No,
movement.
movement is just a thing you can do for free. Yeah, you can't get in Red's range unless you have something that has... Oh, well, you do have... You can throw your hand axes and shit, yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to unsheath my hand axe, and I'm going to throw it at him and cast my fire rune. Which
Does
It
the
will just
fire
happen when it
rune-
hits.
Is it on hit? Just any hit? Okay, cool.
yeah, it's just on any hit.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll the attack.
Which would be hand axe.
Yep.
Nice.
That hits.
Let's
Alrighty.
go!
It's a strength saving throw against the chains, correct?
Yes!
And it shackles him for 1 minute.
On God,
It's a strength saving throw against the chains, correct?
It should say.
Yeah, let me read it.
Also, just click on the word hand axe in the chat to roll the damage for the base attack too.
Add 2 on addition to any creature attacking me.
It should say the creature must make a da-da-da saving throw. Then read out that part.
It must succeed on a strength saving throw to be retained. Restrained for
Okay,
1
so it is a strength save. Got it.
Alrighty.
Let me roll on this to roll the damage.
Not bad. You can get closer next
Roll the
turn, too.
damage for the hand axe, and the
Alright.
fire rune does damage too, does it not? Even
The
if
target
it
takes
fails.
an extra 2d6 damage, yes.
So
roll another
roll
2d6 for the
2d6.
fire.
Roll 2d6 for the fire damage. Yeah,
Nice.
it's a very nice
So
ability.
the strength save was a 21,
Damn.
Ah, damn.
That's a shit.
which I'm pretty sure is higher than your strength DC.
Yes.
Or
it
your
will-
runes.
So I would type in /roll 1d26.
Or 2d6. Just
Yeah.
2d6. Yeah.
That is 12d6.
12d6, in fact.
Oh, Jesus.
Does that have 37
yeah,
hit?
not one, that's why I tried to correct you from 1d2. Yeah, 1 to d12 or d6.
Just 1d or 2d6.
Yeah, just type 2d6. Nothing more, nothing less. We'll see.
There we go.
Alrighty.
7 fire damage. Not bad. I mean,
5
he's-
slashing and 7 fire.
And he's the fire guy.
Yeah,
but
whoops, that
still.
thought about that as that happens.
The fire guy is not gonna do as much damage to you, but it's fine.
Okay, but I mean, see, he does like the you see as Dak like fucking as like the hand axe like scrapes his shoulder. You see almost out of the wounds these like fiery chains appear and wrap around him, but he does break them off like as soon as they come out.
God damn it.
Alrighty. I believe Dak is that your turn?
It's the end of your turn, Doctor.
Did I use my bonus action?
You have not.
No, you did not.
And what can you use your bonus action on?
I know what he can use.
I'm saving it for the right moment.
Yeah, no, save it for if you want to save it, then that'll.
Yeah, that's my turn. Actually, yeah, that's my turn. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. I forget. DM, does green wear armor or no?
Yes, he wears armor. Red does not.
What kind of armor?
It looks to be splint.
Ooh.
Ah, crap. Splint isn't metal. Never mind.
Splint is metal.
Oh, it is? Oh, hell yes.
Splint is heavy armor.
I forgot it's heavy armor. Yeah, okay. Yeah, in that case, Melanie's gonna cast Shocking Grasp on him, and that's gonna be with
shit.
advantage, because he's wearing metal armor.
Ah.
Okay. Does a 17 hit him?
17. He does also have a shield, so no.
Oh, damn it!
Damn.
Okay, that's sad.
He
No.
was sword and boarding.
Okay.
Fuck the sword and board, man.
Let's see. How do I want to do this then? I guess I'll just. Yeah, no. I think Melanie's just gonna stick there for her turn. I don't think I could. That'll be my go. She just kind of tries and grabs at the armor to fucking electrocute him.
Mm-hmm. As you like throw your hand out, it almost gets like caught like behind a sword, with almost like a gladiatorial deflection.
Okay. Now it's Red's turn.
Is it?
Not you, Red.
No. I mean Red is a
Yep, sorry.
half dragon.
Them and colors.
He is going to use his bonus action to rage.
Sure.
As you see, like, fucking, like, smoke just pour out of his nostrils as he hefts his axe. Okay, so... he is going to go... He's gonna whip around you, Dakith. And he is then going to make 2 Great Axe attacks against you. He's gonna go reckless, so these will be with advantage.
Alright.
Ooh, I see. Okay, wait. I need to read how that works then, because I might have some things to say about that.
All right, the first one. I'm not gonna say the result because I'm pretty sure you have to say.
I think it's it's if someone's about to. He's gonna be going reckless the whole time. Okay. Okay, screw it. Because the beginning of the battle is kind of important with this. Because I don't want him to get big hits early. I'm going to restore balance on his first attack roll, making it neutral on his first roll.
Okay. That does make it result in an 11.
Yes!
So,
No hit.
as he like swings his axe up, you see like this gear almost appear around the handle of the axe and turn counterclockwise.
Yeah, and you kind of see just like Melanie's eyes are just kind of aglow softly with like brass light as like gears are turning, and it's just she just shakes her head.
He is then going to make a second attack.
Second attack.
Does it? Well, it was 24 to hit. Wasn't a critical.
Okay. It's not a critical, thank God.
I assume that hits Dakith.
Misses.
But yeah, it
My AC is 26.
That is going to be 15 slashing damage from his axe.
yeah.
But he reckless.
Calculator
Don't.
out.
Or, my bad.
But he reckless, so you
My
get
bad.
advantage against
17.
him.
Everyone who attacks the red dragon next turn gets advantage against him. Yay! Half dragon.
That's true.
Exactly.
Well, guys, we need to kill these fuckers quick.
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry about
I
it.
know
Don't.
this.
If it isn't a consolation, Green's stealth check was a 20, so I
Jesus. Okay.
made sense to me. After Red, Thaddeus, you're up. Actual Red.
Yeah, actual red.
Alright, my great axe
true
out.
red.
And I'm going to attack him.
Alright.
Okay.
with that.
You're gonna have advantage.
Oh my
Roll advantage is
God.
25.
That hits. Go ahead and roll the damage.
16. I mean, it's halved, but it's still hefty.
That's
Okay.
good. As he he takes the cleave and you swing hard. It doesn't dig as deep as you felt it should, but it does hit him.
Remember, if you have any spell slots.
You
Funny.
think I have spell slots on you?
God damn
It's
it.
funny, man. No, man, I use those up all in the king.
Yeah, all on the king. Yeah, got it.
Alrighty.
And that's the end of my turn.
Is that your turn? Alrighty, it's up to Green again, and he is gonna then he is going to attempt a grapple. Or no, he doesn't have a free hand, never mind. Hey.
Shield.
He will, however,
You will what?
attempt a shove on Melanie.
He'll try and shove Melanie. Is that acrobatics or athletics? Or
Your
no?
choice, yes.
Okay, both are shit, but
You are a
I'll
sorcerer.
roll acrobatics. Yeah, I fail.
Well, he did beat that by 20.
Yeah, I assume.
So, as he, with the shield just kind of, throws you to the ground, you're focusing on Dakith, stopping Dakith from getting hit, almost, distracting you. As a fucking
Is he
shield,
knocking me
slams your
prone,
chest.
or is he moving me away
Prone.
from him?
He is
Oh,
knocking you
shit.
prone.
Okay, got it. Let's see how it is.
And he is going to make an advantage
Single
attack with his
advantage
sword.
attack, yeah.
And that is going to be a 20 to hit.
Okay, yes, that hits. Roll damage.
7 slashing.
Okay.
407.
As he, knocks you down.
Actually, not that bad.
No, it's not. He, knocks you down, and on the way down, he, pulls a cleave from there.
Slash. Okay.
That is the end of his turn. Dakith.
Alright.
Kick his
You
ass.
still got you get advantage against him if you're attacking red.
Well, I'm going to use Giant's Might.
Alrighty.
Fun. Fucking
Holy shit!
So, as Dakith, you see Dakith's eyes almost like a blast of fire come out of them as he grows about 3 feet taller, and you see these massive, almost like thrusters on a rocket engine shoot out of his back with these massive red flaming wings.
fun.
Wow.
You can smell the sulfur.
And then with my... I'm gonna... Well, do I still have my axe? I threw it, right?
You
So I
did
don't
throw
have
the
it.
axe.
Okay, so I have my...
You have your other shit.
I have my dagger. Fuck.
You do have a dagger. Or a pike.
Alright, so with...
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can pull out your pike.
Yeah. Both of those are free action. They don't have to be small.
So yeah, I'm gonna pull out my pike. And
Alrighty.
I'm going to... I guess just, jab him with it.
With advantage.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll for the advantage.
Woo!
Wow, that hits.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for.
Damn. Alrighty,
Oh,
remember,
yeah.
you also
What
get
about-
another d6 of damage to it from
Yeah,
Giant's
you roll
Might.
an additional. Wait, what did you say?
2d6, right?
Oh, you.
No, 1d6 off Giant's Might.
Alright.
It's not gonna be double because of a crit.
You can deal extra damage to the target on a hit. I would say that counts. Roll another. Roll an extra d6.
That's what I
just to crit,
figured.
yeah.
What is this cock doing?
Oh my god! How's it feel to be
Oh my
fucking
God.
destroyed?
He's pulling his cock out.
Damn, that is a lot. What is that? 18 plus 6, 24 total?
Big fucking meaty damage.
You fucking jab it, and it goes Thaddeus, you see the tip of the pike come out his back.
Nice.
Over, past his shoulder blade.
Does that kill him?
No.
We're beating the shit out of him though.
He is thoroughly he is very resilient to damage. But
No,
he is hurt.
I'm very close to dead, so...
No,
You're-
no, it's
no,
fine.
you're fine, you're
You're going
fine.
all out. You're fine.
You'll be fine.
Alrighty. Is
Melanie's turn.
is that your turn, Daketh?
So I used my. Can I
You used your bonus
Can I
action
pick
and
up
your
my
action
ag?
for that.
You would have to go grab it from the ground over your.
Okay,
Over
I'll do
here.
that. I'll do that later. All right, that's
Yeah,
that's
that'll
the
proc
end
an
of my turn.
opportunity.
You got your
Alrighty.
pike and your dagger still. You can do plenty.
It is
of
now Melanie's turn.
Wait, oh no, I'm stupid. That was all Daketh's turn. I'm dumb. Okay. I'll use half my movement to get up again.
Alrighty.
Oh no, we're gonna get me down. Okay.
It is pretty easy to tell the difference in the two half-dragons fighting styles.
Yeah.
One's balls to the walls and the other's protective.
Yeah. The other's defensive. Yeah. Okay. So the
Leroy.
question is, do I wanna potentially fuck things by going for him, or do I wanna keep fighting the one that is clearly defensive that I know?
We'll play defensive.
Daketh's low, but Thaddeus is fine.
I will say that Red is bloodied.
Red is bloodied.
Red.
Ooh.
Yeah. We can take him.
Fucking, I want to keep going. I want to fucking slam his dick hole, but like I'm gonna keep going after Green. I'm gonna just shocking grasp again, just farm that advantage. Come on, bruh. Damn, that's sad. That doesn't hit.
This is gonna be a running
Melanie
gag.
just keeps trying. No, it is. It is. Melanie doesn't hit her attacks. Okay.
Oh, if only you could choose your rolls.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. That's on to... It's on to his turn again.
As you throw the shocking grasp, the green half dragon kind of just almost with a shield kind of pushes your hand out of the way. And he's just kind of calmly just staring at you, maintaining eye contact.
He's
Yeah.
a bitch.
She is too, but she just can't manage. Okay.
And the red one, I believe it is that the end of your turn, Melanie?
Yes. I said
Alright.
it he turn.
The red one kind of looks over his shoulder to Thaddeus and looks back at Daketh.
Hey.
You're both morons! And he is going to he is going to go around Daketh, proccing an opportunity attack from
Thaddeus.
But he's gonna get
Thaddeus.
at an angle to breath weapon them both. Okay.
Alright.
Question: Have we completed a short rest?
Since when?
No,
Since
not
our last
really.
battle. So
Not
everything I used for the
not
last
really
battle.
since we did that.
No, you were only out of that for 15
Yeah,
minutes.
he said we were out of it for 15 minutes. Yeah.
I gave you all your health back.
Thank you.
Alright, so
It's all
I'll-
gone again.
I'll make the opportunity attack with the great axe.
Okay. It's not still with advantage, unfortunately, because he hasn't reckless, but...
Yes. This is
Alrighty, is that
yeah.
18? Yeah, that hits.
And then
Nice. Come on.
11.
Go ahead and roll for it. Damn, that is big damage. He's hurting.
But he's not down from that, so
He's
still gonna do his thing.
fucking dragging his axe on the ground at this point. There's a gaping hole in his shoulder where the pike went through, but he is still holding that shit.
God damn.
And as he
Okay.
rounds around Daketh, I'm gonna need the both of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright.
Question: How is he angling this, DM?
Let me display with my.
Please do.
Dexterity.
Yeah, dexterity save.
So that would be on
20.
Nice. Okay. It's under saving throws. It's right beneath where it has your proficiency bonus.
Nah.
If you just go to the
Ooh.
left from where your HP.
That's gonna be the end of Daketh for this round.
Damn, true.
So,
Alrighty, that is going to be.
yeah.
Alright,
So
Daketh.
did you show where it's angled?
Yeah, I was showing it on the You can see my measuring stick, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. That is going to be 25 fire damage, and then reduced to half for Thaddeus's dexterity save.
12.
For 12.
Sadly, though, for Dakif over here.
I think Dakith's gonna be unconscious from that, isn't he? Yeah.
Likely.
So that's like his whole HP almost.
It was 25 fire damage, Dakith, so I don't think that instantly killed you, but I believe you're not dead.
Well, I had 11 HP, so.
Well, it
doesn't kill you unless it does twice your max.
Double your
But
max.
you are
It's
currently
double your
unconscious
max.
and dying.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
You're not instantly dead though. It has to be of your max, not of your current hit points. If it was of your current hit points, this game would be broken.
Yeah.
So I'm just outie with wings
Yeah, you're out of your wings.
and giant.
Your giant body collapsed in the street.
Yep. As you fucking burn, you almost like fall down on top of the fucking building as you like knock rocks off of it. And then the rocks reform and fix themselves, pushing you back up, and then you fall face first.
It's so fucked. Yeah.
Oh,
So disrespectful.
that is the end of his turn.
It's so deeply disrespectful.
Thaddeus, I believe you're up.
You're gonna pay for that.
Yeah,
This
true.
is gonna really fucking hurt. And then I'm going to use
damn.
Guided Strike
Oh,
to make it
yes!
21.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the damage, because that definitely hits. Alright, 11 slashing.
Yes!
And you fucking slash into him. He's hurting, he's still up though.
He's still up. Okay.
That rage is fucking
Carrying
saved
his
it like
ass
4 times
so
over.
bad. Okay. It's Green's turn then if Thaddeus is over.
I'm good. Yep, that's my
all
turn.
he's gonna do.
Guided
Okay.
Strike, bitches.
Okay.
You see Green kind of like looking, he like looks away from you for just a second, Melanie, and then returns to you, and you see him drop his sword, and then
He's gonna try and grapple me.
no, he is going to take out a hand crossbow and fire at Thaddeus.
Oh god damn it. Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
It does,
damn it.
just barely.
Alright. That was a public roll, wasn't it? No, it
No.
wasn't. Okay,
No.
No, it wasn't.
The night version of Roll20 looks wacky with fucking D6 or shit. 5 piercing damage
Oh no.
from the crossbow shot. And he is going to use his second attack to once again shove Melanie.
To try and shove her prone or
Yes.
away. Okay. She rolled a 17.
Wow, you beat it narrowly.
Yes!
Yeah!
As you like for the second time, he brings his shield around, and you just like fucking take it in the chest and just glare at him, and he's like, "What?"
Yeah. After is that the end of Green's turn?
That is the end of Green's turn.
Then it's Dakith's first death save.
Dakith, go ahead and roll a death saving throw.
so just on your sheet, just click on where it says death save. Like
What if he
it's
got a
right next
natural
to your
20 right
hit
now
dice.
and just came back to life?
Like right next to my what?
It's right next to where
It
you
says-
have your hit dice displayed. It's beneath your hit points.
6
and
white
everything.
dots, successes and failures.
Yeah.
You'll
And then
click-
click the text that's under that.
Yeah.
Just click the thing that says it.
Death saves.
That is one failure.
Mm.
Damn. Okay. Fuck.
Alrighty.
One.
Melanie, I believe you're up.
Okay.
Now might be a good
yes.
time to shoot the red.
I'm gonna. Yeah. I'm just gonna. Melanie just kind of like grins at the yellow and is like, 2 can tango, and will kind of move to the side of him. And then I'm gonna shoot a ray of frost at red. Let's see.
That's going to be with disadvantage. Given that
What?
you are right next to an enemy.
Wait, what? What?
Because it's
What
a
was
ranged
this?
attack roll?
No, I said against red.
Yes,
Not
you're right,
green.
but you're right next to an enemy. Being within 5 feet of an enemy puts disadvantage on your attack rolls that are ranged.
Did he have disadvantage on
Against
his?
me.
Did he?
You know what? I fucked that one up. You're good.
Fuck you.
I'll let it slide. My fucking brain completely skipped on that one.
Fuck you. I wasn't even aware that was a rule in the first place. I'm gonna be honest.
That one-
fucking completely slipped my brain.
Okay. Then how about to make it even? I get 1. That's not with disadvantage against.
Yeah, that's
red.
yes. Yeah,
Okay.
that, I will. Yeah, I will
Okay.
remember that from now on. I
Thank you.
cannot believe I forgot that
Thank
shit.
you. Got it. God damn it. Nah, doesn't hit. 14.
Against red,
Does it?
I do.
Oh my god!
shit,
Because he's only
it do.
barbarian.
It do.
Them big.
Yeah.
That does. That
4
does
cold
4
damage.
cold damage. So Melanie
As
just
it-
kind of like sidles to the side and just.
Despite the dude right behind you, you like almost fucking like. Because everybody here is significantly more imposing, and Melanie's very small compared to them.
Yeah. So she kind of just like.
Kind of like slips
basically-
under him.
Yeah, she slips under, kind of just uses his shield to kind of just swing around and then just.
Throw the ray of frost at red. Yeah, shit, that works.
Alright.
Yeah, you fucking coat him, and you see it like almost like freeze up his arm.
Ooh, okay. That'll be the end of my turn then.
After Melanie, it is.
The red door.
Melanie goes red. Roll for
Alright.
recharge.
That is exactly what's about to happen. So. It did not.
I gambled and I was right.
Alright. Red,
Mm-hmm.
he is going to recklessly attack you twice.
I can't help you, so the dice are all you have.
Dice before
I'm just
Be
gonna.
on the ground, please.
We'll get you off the ground as soon as we physically can.
if we can.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
What are the death saves like? What are they?
you-
the way it works is that if you get 3 successes, you become stabilized and like just at 1 hit point, but you stay unconscious. If you fail all 3, you just have like a normal death kind of deal. Is just what it means. You die.
Well, for the
And if you
context,
roll
for the
a crit-
reason.
What?
Yeah, if you roll a natural 20 in death save, you gain 1 health. You gain 1 health and immediately
And
come back up.
Yeah,
Stabilized.
you immediately become conscious again. If you roll an at 1, you get 2 failures on your death saves.
Yeah.
Just
so
3. If you fail 3 times, you die.
If you
Yeah.
fail 3 times, you die. If you succeed 3 times, you're stabilized, but you don't immediately come back up.
so that's. Well, so one of those attacks definitely misses because it was a 13 on the advantage.
Yeah,
and
but
Nice.
the other one, as you showed, is a crit.
yeah.
Unfortunately, and that wouldn't have changed even if I did have restore balance, because that's the neutral
first roll.
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see. Play for low damage dice.
That is. Alright. That is going to be. Not miscounting this. 18 damage.
Ooh, just enough.
God damn it!
Yeah.
Is it?
That's
You're
enough,
just unconscious? Fucking A.
Yep.
That's really bad. I didn't think he'd just fucking crit out of nowhere.
Yeah.
God damn.
Well, that reckless attack, man.
Yeah,
Reckless attack
unlucky.
is quirky.
Unlucky. Okay.
Notably, Red, you are
Yeah.
not dying.
Yeah.
As he brings his
so
great
he's
axe down
being
and he like
non-lethal?
almost decks you with the fucking handle of it
So
instead
he's
of the
being
blade.
non-lethal. Huh. Odd.
Curious.
Yeah, curious!
And that is the end of his turn. Thaddeus.
Make a death save.
I mean, Thaddeus is... If he was... It's not a death save for you, is it?
No,
Yeah.
you're stable.
Yeah.
So you're just
Just
unconscious.
Oh, well,
Damn, okay.
You're not dying though.
this is true.
Fuck.
After that, it is green again.
Okay. Do your thing. Is he gonna
and-
try and shove me again, or no?
He looks at you and he goes, I think you understand you have 2 options here, correct?
She just looks and just like slowly nods.
Which one do you choose?
Kind of like looking, like seeing that Dakith very clearly is fucking dying on the ground is like, I choose that you let Dakith live and we leave you alone.
His giant blood licking all over the giant spear.
You have misunderstood the choice.
I say.
Just run.
You can surrender, or... Well, it's up to you.
Disengage.
Okay, is it? Huh, okay, so surrender or keep fighting. That is the idea. What would she choose? What's the idea here? It's like,
You're in a bad situation.
yeah, we're in a really bad scenario, and like
The attack rolls, the attack gods are not in your favor
the attack rolls
today.
were just bad. Yeah, my attack rolls just weren't rolling well. Okay. Yeah, you know, out of character, I'm just trying to understand DM. Are we being taken? Is that
He is giving you the. It is a. You will be taken by surrender, or you will be
Killed.
It's okay. So it's taken, guaranteed, or killed. Okay. Yeah, Melanie's brave, but she's not
Stupid.
So she's going to she just says, as long as you stabilize Dakith, I'll surrender. Okay. And you kind of see she just raises up her hand.
sit here.
She'll slowly like bend her knees and like sit on the ground.
As we're out of initiative now,
Okay.
Green does walk over to Dakith and roll a medicine check real quick.
Try and stabilize him. Okay.
Alrighty. Dakith, you are no longer dying,
All right.
Woo!
but you are unconscious.
Not woo.
Yeah.
Die.
It is better than dying. In fact.
This is
fun
my
fact.
Thaddeus and Dakith, go ahead and roll me a d4.
Yeah.
roll a d4. Nice.
Okay.
So, I must ask, as the only conscious person, what is the king still concentrating like that?
He is still
in
repairing the city.
How far is he in the air and like from?
He
there?
is pretty fucking far. Like
Just-
he would
just
be
too far.
at least like 400 feet up.
Okay, so he's way too far. Okay, got it. Understood.
What I would do for some skeletons right about now.
Yeah.
Should have shoved the fruit in his mouth.
Damn, that's a good idea. It's not bad.
Funny
You
grapple
escape the
check.
world ending.
Yeah. Okay.
Trying to find an appropriate ambience for this, and I just straight up can't.
It's okay. Yeah.
Should
Well, 1 hour in and I almost died.
Yeah.
we are.
Hey, you know, that's pretty solid.
That's not
You
bad.
got
It's not bad.
It was scary. My heart dropped. I'm not gonna lie.
You lasted longer than normal.
Fuck it.
It's okay.
This feels appropriate for this situation.
Dorime.
And you see the half dragon, like, his rage, like, fades, and you see the blood just fucking gushing out of his wound. And
Yeah.
you see
Just that he's very clearly injured.
he, like, fucking covers it, and he's just, like, you could see him still, like, just fucking coughing up
Still-
smoke.
Yeah. Still. Yeah. Literally smoking.
Yeah. The green one walks up to him and just, like, reaches into a bag and pulls out a cloth and just jams it on the wound.
Okay. Kind of like, Melanie just sits there and like, cause like fucking Lotus was going to be out here. We presumed
Lotus
that she
went
left.
back to the portal.
Yeah.
Oh, Lotus went back to the portal. Was what happened.
That was Edelweiss.
Edelweiss was on the stairs.
Edelweiss was on the stairs.
We could hear from the stairs these people arguing almost exactly where we are.
Yeah. So, like... Yeah, no. No, the
It's not gonna be
castle's
enough,
mostly soundproofed. Yelling doesn't really matter.
Hey, maybe we'll find someone else since we're being taken.
Yeah, exactly.
As they
Is it
as they wait for. They seem to sit there
they
for
just
about.
waiting here?
Well, they're waiting for about a minute, and they
Okay.
see Dacus start shrinking, and then they begin tying him up.
Oh, I see. So they wait for the wound to wear off, and then
the giant unconscious man.
yeah, exactly. Kind of like
Retract my wings.
your wings.
As they slowly proceed in, leaving just like a bit of a puff of smoke as they disappear.
Kind of like
The half dragons seem to exchange some words in Draconic.
draconic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they tie up Dakith and Thaddeus, and you see the red one reach into his pocket and pull out. It looks to be a little bit of it looks like kind of like a grayish, brownish, like little rock that almost looks like a face, but like a side profile with like an ear distinctly carved into it.
Fuck it. Does
You
it
see
look like a stone?
It does.
Okay.
He does some things into it, Draconic. And then... you see... the green dragon looks to you and just says, "Come."
Kind of like she just stands, like gives like a little sigh and just like considers, because literally no one is here. Yeah, it's just all the corpses. That's basically all the company that I've got.
Effectively.
Okay.
Dead bodies galore.
Yeah, just the dead bodies. Cool.
Yeah, fun time.
As you see them, as they're like tying Dakith off, they're taking off like his weapons and dropping them on the ground. Same with Thaddeus.
They're removing all their shit. Yeah.
Um,
Let's see.
I need
Are
to
they
add,
are they paying more attention to them and tying them up than anything?
the green dragon is keeping an eye on you,
Eye on
but
me, I
other
see.
than that, they are focusing on making sure that they're getting it. Like they're making them clearly lightweight to carry.
Okay. What do I want to do? Cause I can. I'm not good at it, but I might be able to pass his passive and do something. I'm gonna... No, fire won't do anything for this. That's just an improvised weapon, but like, that would be better than anything for...
To be clear,
Yeah, I know.
you are alive
what were you
right
gonna say?
now, and if you escape, if you fluff this attempt to escape, there's a likelihood they just straight up kill you.
No, I know.
Okay.
I'm not trying to escape right now. That's really stupid.
I'm just saying.
I know, I appreciate it.
Or they kill us.
How big is the antler of the Pyroton that I got, DM?
It's
How
probably.
big would you say it is?
I would say it's roughly like a foot. They're not super big.
It's a foot? It's not super big?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like try and kind of like, as I'm like, I guess I'll say, if you're okay with this, that while I'm sitting down, like before he orders me to stand and follow, that I attempt to slip the antler underneath, like on the underside of one of my boots. Like slip it, or, well, I have boots, so I can just slip it into the boot.
Yeah, probably.
Can I
It would.
attempt to do a sleight of hand, I assume?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I can try.
That is
No,
not.
doesn't work.
They both turn to you, and you see the red dragon like fucking cough up some blood as he like quickly tries to reach for his axe, and the green one just looks at him and says, "Still, worry not."
She'll like take, yeah, she'll take the antler and just kind of plop it on the ground next to her.
The green one looks over and goes, "You can keep your trinket, just don't be stupid."
She just nods and like picks it up, just keeps it. Like she won't actively hold it, but she'll slip it back into her bag.
You see as they like clear out whatever gear would make them too heavy to carry, as the red half dragon drinks some mysterious red liquid from some vials.
Motherfucker's got a health potion.
Because some of his wounds seem to close, though not most of them.
Okay.
But the gaping hole that was in his chest.
The gaping hole is.
It's mostly receded, but you can still see clearly the muscle there.
Okay.
Suck it.
As he grabs Thaddeus and just throws him over his shoulder, barely being able to like hold the weight of him. As the green one does the same with Thaddeus. And then he looks over to you and with his other hand just gestures for you to follow.
She gets up and will follow, not to bemoan his wrath, not leaving like arm's reach, basically.
They didn't touch my fruit, yeah.
No, they didn't.
They didn't.
Don't you dare take that and do something with it.
As they quickly make pace towards the train station.
Yeah.
So they're taking us to the train station.
That's what this is.
Yeah, I was about to say this.
And then as you get to the train station, there are some watchful eyes staring at you, but like fucking like terrified to do anything.
Yeah, everyone who's there. Yeah, I assume they're all civilians. It's not
Effectively.
actually anyone. Okay.
We should
All the
have brought
guards were at the castle.
Rudia into that battle. Fuck. That'd been much better.
That one I wouldn't have thought about that.
Did not.
That's a funny Thaddeus thought.
Yep. And as you see, the train does pass, and they walk across the track going past it, southward.
Okay, so they're going towards, country-wise, they're going towards Cabernet. Assuming it's not just a town further down from Crotovere.
And as they trek through the more outskirts area of Crotovere, where it's less quarry and more open, rocky fields, you see what look to be some. And I ask, do you attempt anything within the intermittent hour or two of travel that they're conducting?
Intermittent hour or two. Like the thing is.
Do we get health points back and all?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No. No, I do not.
Yeah, no. There's not going to be much point in this. Melanie will, for the purposes of out of character, be short resting during this time, and she will not attempt anything during this time.
Okay. As you walk down towards Cabernet, you see what looks to be a group of kind of, they wear like kind of like dark green cloaks for like blending with the forest type deal at night. They're a stealthy bunch, but you do see them approach. And the group stops, and Green says something to them in presumably Draconic as one of the cloaked figures like nods their head and then takes out what looks to be some chalk and a bottle of like this gem-filled ink.
Oh no.
God damn. Okay.
And they begin inscribing some runes in a circle. And then, as they get ready to throw the ink, Green looks to you and says, "You are to enter first."
Ah, fuck me. I mean, she's gonna still cooperate, but she like has the idea in her head that like, even so, like, if they were going to separate her from them, they would have done it already. They're taking her with them. Okay.
As the cloaked figure throws the vial, and it like explodes, and the ink like rises upwards and then splits off in this like spider-like pattern, digging into the runes, and you see a portal appear within the circle.
Okay. I step in first, as is demanded of me.
As you step through, you can tell just by the feel of the air. You're not in Crotaver anymore.
Yeah, no shit.
But this feels dense, underground probably. But there's dim lighting. You see torches mounted on the walls. It looks to be in a home, though more of like layered brick than wood. And you see, stepping behind you through the portal, you see Green and Red as they have Thaddeus and Dackett with them at the portal, then closes behind them.
Yeah.
They glare down at you.
Yeah. What does this place look like?
It looks almost like inside of like a large. It's not a home, but more like a kind of like a workplace of sorts,
Okay.
like some kind of mill. Is what the
see.
layout feels like.
Okay.
And you see as Green looks to you and just gestures for you to follow as him and Red walk down these bricked hallways. They come to a door at the end of this long. It smells.
Smell like
It
salt.
smells like a roast. Almost.
Oh.
Not like sulfur, but like a roast. Like a really nice.
So like someone's cooking here. Yeah.
Effectively.
Okay.
And on the door, you can see clearly the 5-pointed star
Sounds
with the
about
curved
right.
talons of Tiamat. And as Green knocks on the door, you hear a voice say, "Ah, Kalazax, have you returned?" And he says, I have also brought prisoners." And the door opens, and you see in like the cheesiest possible scene of well, there's like a fireplace in the end of the room.
God damn it.
And you can see
Oh,
what
so
looks like,
it's the Inspector Gadget.
basically, yeah. And you can see what looks to be a table with like these finely roasted to perfection like meats of all sorts. And you see standing in the end what looks to be these red leathery wings around this roughly a little bit taller than a human, maybe. But these red scales and these horns that curve back. And you see as it turns around this almost emaciated draconic figure with a pretty distinct dragon's head. But something about it just feels wrong.
Is there like a tail wrapped around the chair?
There is a tail. He's not sitting down, he's standing.
Oh, he's standing. Never mind.
Yes. And I can send a reference in chat.
Nice.
Though of course, without the mace and the purple cape.
Let's see.
Hmm.
Ah, okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
So as fucked as we were before.
Wake me up when it's all over.
So wake me up before you go.
Well, let's keep going.
And he takes a bow and gestures for them to enter, and they step in.
And Melanie
Okay.
being, you know,
Kalazax does wait for you.
yeah, I'd assume.
Do you step in?
Yes, Melanie
Okay.
follows, as is clearly expected from prior orders.
As they step in, you see them set Dakith and Thaddeus down. As they like prop them against a wall, and you see this figure, this creature, walk over to them and almost like inspect them, kind of like opening their jaw and seeing like what's, you know, quality of teeth type shit.
Yes, sir. Basically like a slaver inspecting a new
Effectively.
hall. Okay.
And he looks to the red one. You are quite injured. Did you face tribulations in this combat? Against these, well, mortals? And
Melanie's going to nod.
The red one replies in Draconic, and the creature just goes, "Oh no! We shall let them all hear this. There is virtue in letting your enemies hear of your failures."
Melanie, in spite of the terrible situation, can't help but let a little bit of the sly, like, grin kind of tug at the side of her lips.
And he just like throws his act, like he just goes, "Are you absurd? There was a fucking demon invasion. There was a demon invasion, and there were these three there. They instigated this. I had no intention of actually fighting them." And he just goes, "Well, I see. So, and these were the ones that had you bruised from your last encounter with them." Oh no, actually, if I recall, it was one that was reported that defeated you.
Yeah, Melanie takes a single step forward and looks in. "Come on, little guy. Tell Daddy what you did. Tell him what we did to you."
What Thaddy did.
And he goes, "There were complications because we didn't know the actual threats were posed. We didn't know a group of adventurers coming out of the fucking Feywild would be there. We didn't know they had the ability to plan a transport. We don't have any clue of their magic, and one of them is a Hellwalker. And he looks at them and just almost like taken aback goes, I have to calculate exactly the amount of time and energy that I have to dole out to complete our queen's objectives. And it seems you've deemed yourself worthy of more than one explanation? Do you have an excuse for such... I don't want to say greed, but... I could be mistaken, and if that's the case, that would be, well, 2, counting your implications, correct. And you see the creature just, like, grab him by the neck and lift him up almost, like, flawlessly. And, like, shock kind of fills, like, the half-dragon's face as the creature just sets him down very gently. And as he sets him down, he places his hand on his shoulders and, like, forces him into a kneel. And he whispers into his ear, do you think me a fool? Do you think you could do my job better? I don't recall ever giving you another chance. I could be mistaken. And you see him kind of gently pluck with just 2 fingers the great axe off the half dragon's back, and kind of hold it above him just a bit, like observing the axe. And with like a bit of a just a breath, the blade of the axe just melts, coating the half dragon.
Holy
And
shit!
he just starts fucking like screaming in pain as he's coated in like liquid metal. As he's like trying to stand up and like run, he's just being held there in place by this creature. I must be. Kalazax, and he looks to the green one. Do you think I'm not a mathematician per se. However, I believe that his ineptitude might have eluded my sight, per se. But you came back relatively unscathed, correct? I must ask, why? Tactical knowledge, Lord. I picked a better target. God, knowledge. I forgot knowledge is something I expect among my subordinates. And as the half-dragon is just there fucking, like, melting, basically. You see him, like, almost pick him up by digging his claws into his lower jaw. And just... You see, like, a spatter of blood as he, like, whips his hand around, and you see the half-dragon go flying across the room, but the jaw still attached to his claw.
I see. Okay.
No fighting here.
Yeah. Good.
I mean, we did beat the red dragon. We did.
We did kick the shit out of him.
We are the direct reason he got killed.
And you see him take the jaw, what's left of it, and just throw it in the fireplace.
He could still be alive. Mortally injured, but alive.
His hands are twitching.
See?
Hands are twitching. He is undergoing rigor mortis. Don't worry, friend. but Melanie kind of by now is just kind of standing there silently, assuming her role with the just.
Don't get too cocky, right?
The little thoughts. Yeah, not getting too excited or cocky. just standing like standing with it, however close to Kalazax she was already.
He looks to him. Kalazax, please. Your work here is done. Send some servants to clean up this trash. But, I wish to discuss with our new guests, as I am nothing if not a humble host.
We are still unconscious, right? I assume.
Yes.
Yeah. We missed all that shit going down.
I both missed all of that. As much as I wish you had seen it.
You see him. You see Kalazax just bow, and then just nod to you, Melanie, as he takes his leave and shuts the door behind him.
She just kind of stands there and isn't gonna initiate. Is just gonna kind of wait genuinely for the others to wake up. Like she'll just stand there as long as she has to.
All right, Thaddeus.
Yeah.
You rolled lower on the D4, so you are going to come to after this like loud encounter. As you wake up in this, almost cabin-like room with a nice fire at the end, you see that creature standing before.
Oh shit.
Kind of like Melanie will like walk towards them and just put a finger to her lips and then point to Dakith, who is very clearly alive but still unconscious. And just kind of not say anything else. Just kind of keep the hand there and just wait. Kind of gauging this creature that's.
You don't wear any sort of armor. So you are I can only assume a caster of some kind.
Melanie just gives like a small nod.
I see. And because I'm curious, I've a bit of a lust for knowledge, of course. Where do you derive your magic from? Are you a scholarly type?
It's just kind of for Melanie's gonna kind of test her luck and just kind of like just gotta keep looking him in the eyes and just not say anything.
You spoke well enough when you were insulting that trash.
I did.
So that wasn't a fluke of my mind. You do speak. So then I ask again. Where do you derive your power from, caster? As he narrows his eyes.
Yeah, as he narrows his eyes, yeah. Innate talents, friend.
I see. Curious, you're of a rare type.
You could say that.
It seems your group is consistent of odd types. You have, this one, and he points to Thaddeus, and Thaddeus, I'm sorry, Prince Thaddeus. Am I correct on that?
He's assuming he's asking.
Melanie just gives Melanie gives a small nod if Thaddeus won't.
No, I'm wondering who he's talking to. Her, right? I assume.
You.
Me. Oh.
He's like referring to you.
All right. He does know
yeah.
I'm awake then. Yes. You would be correct.
Well, of course. And he steps closer to you and offers a hand to help you up.
I'll take it. Albeit begrudgingly.
Very almost as if you were weighing like a feather, he pulls you up.
Oh, that's so cool.
So, it's an honor to have a prince in my abode. Of course, I consider myself one of sorts, but that's for debate for a later time. Your Your magic, it's... Well, much like your friend here, and he gestures to Melanie, her power's innate, and yours are, well, they seem similar, I suppose, but they're not from your blood, they're from your heart.
That's it's one way of putting it.
I see. Interesting. All of you, the two of you derive your powers from, well, yourselves. Your friend here has learned from another, it seems. Last name Hellwalker is not something I run across frequently. It's intriguing. A poor watchmaker, a poor watchmaker. We have a self-reliant justiciar, and a Hellwalker. Oddly enough, it's intriguing.
You're the bishop, right?
I am astute of you.
Just she just like at this point she just like has like a hand lightly just on like Thaddeus's like. Did they take off his armor? Was that a part of the things that weighed him down?
He's missing his like pauldron and greaves and stuff, but whatever was covered by the rope is still on.
Oh, okay. So probably like most of the armor then.
He's still got most of his armor.
Okay. Just none of the weapons then, I guess.
It is new to me. Your kind, Prince. You're you call yourselves a dragonborn. Yet I've noticed, and this could be my ignorance, but you don't have any actual relation to dragons outside of a loose visual connection. Do you happen, is this simply a etymological thing where the word dragon in this world just simply refers to scaled large reptiles? I'm quite new here, so I'm still learning myself.
I wasn't around when they named us.
I see.
If I had to assume, I'd guess it's just because they look close to dragons, like you said.
A sort of profiling, though not necessarily unwarranted. You do, in fact, breathe like us, from what I understand. Daketh, by this point, you wake up.
Time is fucking okay, but no, Melanie will go. So you moved up from the Hells recently, sir?
I did, yes. Oh, do not call me sir. Simply call me Ruby.
And do I know who this is?
Nope.
Not at all.
No.
None of us do.
Kind of like. Okay, Ruby. You really like the sound of your own voice.
Wow. That. Wow.
Melanie, you got into enough trouble.
Wait, does Daketh say that?
Does Daketh
Yes.
say that? Okay, that's really funny. Like,
Melanie, shut the fuck up.
yeah, Melanie, shut the fuck up. Yeah, how does Ruby react to this? Just
Amused by your audacity.
okay.
For a poor watchmaker, you are quite the eloquent one.
Thank you.
I
Take
must.
it as a compliment.
That is a smart thing to do. Now that you're awake, Hellwalker, I I apologize for a later inconvenience to you in the future. As he gestures towards the corpse across the room.
Yeah, just like what was
We
the
all
axe
look at
made
him.
of? So it's molten.
It was
what
like
metal
steel.
axe so it's the red scales just covered in molten steel.
Yeah.
Well, his jaw's missing too.
Yeah, and his lower jaw is gone.
I'm gonna be like, see.
But Melanie gives a passing glance to Thaddeus of a, I'll tell you later.
I'm just like, I didn't like him anyways.
For context, he will still go into hell and
He'll go
fight
into the
different
hells,
war,
yes. And
Yeah.
If he
Well,
died,
Right? So that's exactly what gonna say.
Assuming he was.
not dead.
His resume is good enough.
Yeah.
yeah, assuming that they let him in. Because they do have to let you in
Yeah.
if you're directly worshipping a god. It's a reward. If you did shitty worshipping a god in the hells and then you die and they disown you, I
just
don't even
come
fucking
out.
remember where you go.
You
go
end up
like
as
nowhere.
You end up as a lemur.
Yeah,
which is
you
like a
end
pile
up
of
at the
double
lowest
goo.
level
And this
of
guy's
hell.
pretty fucking shit at his job.
Yeah, he is. So he's probably not. He's in hell, but he's probably not in hell in as good a state as he was before.
Woo!
So in character, I assume you did this.
Are you talking to Ruby?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, sometimes I do my best to control my temper, but it evades me occasionally. I am curious. I was told you had these flaming wings. That's uncommon, even among the types that follow the machine rider.
He said,
Is that-
Shimmer Rider?
Is that unique to you?
Very much so.
I see. So I am not only in the presence of a prince, but also an acolyte of Yarrick, dear. How fortunate. Do you... Of course, by nature, we are on opposing sides. As he offers you a hand to help you up.
I'm going to reject the hand and stand on my own.
Disciple of Yarrick, dear, for certain. Though we are on opposite sides, I shan't be rude as a host in my home. You are guests, of course. I do wonder, though, that demon that appeared in Crotaver. Hellwalker, you wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
I can physically feel his eyebrows moving up and down at
They-
like fucking supersonic speed. Like, what,
Yeah.
like he doesn't have them, but where they would be.
Yeah.
Alright, out of character, should
he?
I lie?
I don't know.
I mean,
He's not gonna tell you!
it's up to you.
I don't know.
Oh, I was talking to you.
Yeah, I know. Out of character, genuinely, it's up to you.
And if you
If
do,
you're asking me, it makes
Okay.
kind of feels like
This is
maybe
in
he'll know.
Yeah, it feels like a probably no, but like you can still do so. You can just shake your head or whatever.
It's just in character. Being as you seem to have so much knowledge of us already, I did have a vision of sorts.
Melanie kind of like just exhales through her nose.
Curious. But you didn't necessarily cause an incursion or draw them close. Do you think it was coincidental?
Shit.
Kind of like Melanie looks at Dak and reconsideringly just a bit before like looking at Ruby. So you believe he could have caused them to come to Crotovir?
Well, not necessarily, though. I almost hope it's the case for someone to draw the ire of the Lord of the Hunt himself. In my possession would be a incredibly potent lure.
Fuck.
You're trying to lure
Yeah.
the Lord. You wish to lure the Lord of the Hunt.
Well, he doesn't seem to be the brightest of his kin. Though for a Goristro, he is quite intelligent, though he maintains their lack of judgment. But luring the Lord of the Hunt in for, well, I think that's a sacrifice befitting a god, no?
Just kind of like Melanie, just like, this is a pretty big hunch, if you ask me. But
well, your abilities make my expectations high. It's such an uncommon sight. One who derives his power from his own belief in, well, killing a certain foe. One who draws their power from their own, well, spirit, soul, blood, whatever. It's all the same to me. And a Hellwalker from hell. It would be foolish of me to not cover all possible likelihoods with usefulness that all of your presences would have.
It's one thing to figure out what occupations a person has. It's another to know this much about us.
Well, consider it flattery. When that fool came back after, well, losing in single combat to you, I thought, surely they must be of some merit to, well, dispatch of him so easily. And yet, it's not necessarily strength with you, it's ambition. I've never seen someone so brazen about their hatred of the gods. It's refreshing to see such bravery.
and bravery, in that sense, is not something you commonly come across in the Hells, Ruby.
Not even remotely.
Yes.
Melanie. Are you as he kind of like squints towards you. You're a half-elf. Interesting.
Glad you noticed.
I see. Now it's starting to piece together poetically, actually. One whose soul is separated from the elven god, yet still shares some traits. So you don't meditate. You don't feel the connection to Corlon that elves do. One who despises the gods, and draws his power from that, and one who works for, well, the antithesis of a god. All in the same group together.
So what you're telling me is that you believe us all linked by our godlessness or challenging of godly standards.
I think the universe has a way of poetry when it comes to these things. And I believe that this might be an opening stanza to what could be quite the epic in the coming days.
And where do you want to be in that stanza?
Is that a threat, Prince?
More of an
It's a
inquiry.
question, Ruby.
I'm not quite sure. See, if I'm in the poem, I may be struck down by one of you on your way to slay a god, and I'm not too keen on that, since I'm, well, a bit out of your weight class.
I kind of like turn my head around, like over her shoulder to look at the fucking dragon, the half dragon again, and then kind of move back into place.
Yeah. Melanie's gaze just does not shift.
It's a way of putting it.
But I'm certain that I will reappear in your poem, so to speak. It will be interesting. There are things changing in this world right now, unique things, that I'm curious to see play out. And, well, there is, how do I say this? Leverage, let's say, that your group currently has over, well, my people, though maybe not directly. Dakith, are you aware of what Mr. Despater has been up to recently? Or have they kept you in the dark about that?
Context, the Spater is in Yargia, right?
Despater's the second Archdevil.
Okay, okay. I had a dream, but please fill me in.
I see. Right now, Despater is losing your war. And if you think for a second that I will not reach my hand and snatch that throne myself, you are a fool, Fred. So when you continue on your merry way, take heed to avoid those who worship the Dragon Queen. Is that understood? You can almost feel the heat radiating from his mouth.
Yeah, that's.
I could just imagine him
right.
slowly getting closer to fucking Dakith's face.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Just Melanie gives a nod and looks over to fucking Dak, imploring the god that he submits at this point.
Sure thing.
You really are a follower of Yarg, dear. You three are not the type to be, well, penned and caged without a lot of inconvenience to your captors. I'd imagine. I have no interest in keeping any of you here, and I believe my room is dirty enough as is. So do well with that warning. and you see him like snap his fingers. You hear some footsteps coming towards the door, and it opens, and it's another cloaked figure, and it's almost like there's like a darkness under their cloaks that like obscures everything.
Am I for the both of it because I
I
haven't
assume
done it?
it's magic.
Can I use divine sense?
You may.
That's actually a very good point. Now that this figure is here as well.
Yeah.
With your
worships Tiamat and wants to take the throne. Suspicious. Anyway.
I mean, he wants to take the Archdevil throne.
Yeah.
As the figure walks in, Ruby turns to you, and I think this meeting has been pleasant, but I do believe it is in fact time, well, for you to go. But do not be a stranger. Kalizax has spoken highly of you. There are pleasantries to be had here and there. I have no interest in wasting any blood on you, and, well, I don't particularly believe any of you will cause any trouble for me. So do have a good day. As the cloaked figure summons in the teleportation circle.
What are the results of Thaddeus's divine sense?
Yeah.
That the cloaked figure yields nothing out of the ordinary. However, Ruby is a fiend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. So do they
It's
draw
gone.
like the runes with the chalk again?
They do.
Or what's...
They draw the runes on the ground, and the ink splashes and fills in the runes, and then a portal appears.
Yeah. Melanie looks to the other two and just kind of says, "Walk through," and is just gonna slowly walk through the portal, kind of like side-eyeing Ruby the whole time.
Both is gonna back through the portal, staring at Ruby.
That's fair.
I'm gonna, as I pass by, I'm look at him and then walk through.
Alrighty. For the context of everything that's about to happen, I need you guys to note down that you do not have any weapons in your inventory.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I assumed.
Yeah, mint. Alright.
For the sake of where me and Dak have fly and the hit point rate, where are we at? We just at 1?
I assume one.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
We are beaten and battered and bruised.
Battered, bruised.
No one kick me, please.
Son of a charm.
No one sneeze on me. Are you shitting me?
Yeah. Melanie is the only person who can take a hit right now, as y'all are fucked.
That's yeah.
Thanks, Melanie.
Listen, we'll talk about it in character.
As you exit the portal, you see that there are two. All of your sides will look to be these vast trees scattered about by kind of semi-large clearings of plains.
Don't tell me we're here again.
No.
Don't you fucking dare, DM. Don't you dare.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Um,
Am I here? Am I here?
Oh,
Am I
you're here.
Oh my god!
Hold up.
Holy crap! Don't know what happened there. Sorry, stream. I'm back. We're not dead.
What
Nice.
the fuck happened?
Yeah, what happened?
I gotta-
Yeah, I saw. I'm tuned in on the stream and I saw shit was happening, so I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah, it's all good. We'll just ignore it.
Okay,
the
nice. When
internet
did you
snapped
cut
for a
out
second.
there?
So, what did I miss?
Well,
Oh, when did I cut out?
did you want us to-
I heard you see trees around you, and then I heard the that would never do that, and then silence.
Yeah. What happened? DM began describing, and then I said how Melanie, given the scenario, was giving a dagger to each of them so that you can at least have a weapon.
Yeah.
As she knows Dakith uses one, and that Thaddeus would benefit more from having a weapon than not.
What's the? Yeah.
It's just a
D4.
yeah, it's just 1d4 plus dex piercing weapon. It's a light range thrown.
Question.
You can, yeah.
So because my weapons with my runes inscribed around them are like gone, I can't cast any more runes, correct?
Not until a long rest.
I mean, yeah, when you long rest, you can reinscribe runes on new
On different
things.
items, yeah.
So you'll be able to, but not right now, no. Yeah, kind of like. Continue your description now, DM.
You do see what looks to be a like wooden wagon pulling like a massive bookshelf that is being like helmed and driven by these what look to be like fucking horses that are being piloted by a hobgoblin with a few more hobgoblins in the back cart, kind of holding the bookshelf steady.
How far away are they? And where?
About 100 feet, and they're going. They have not noticed you, and they are not likely to.
They're not likely to. Okay. Yeah, Melanie kind of like gets behind some tree cover, kind of brings the boys with her. It's like,
hide too.
we are
Yeah.
not dealing with this shit right now.
We
Like just kind of
can't
crouching
possibly
behind like
deal
a
with this
tree.
shit right now.
Precisely my point.
It's not even a matter of want.
Fucking and Melanie will just watch, like crouched behind a fucking tree. Just like, don't you fucking dare notice us. But you know, what the hell does it look like it is? Because you said a bookshelf.
Yep. A bookshelf.
Do you notice?
So what else is
Does it-
around
does it-
us? Anywhere?
Yeah, is it
Anywhere we
just
can, like, go
forest?
to?
Looks to be forests.
Is there any rivers or any bodies of water that we can see? I assume not.
Perception check.
Perception check? Okay. That's a dirty 20.
You do hear what looks to sound, what sounds to be kind of like a kind of river, maybe waterfall. It's difficult to tell at this distance. In the direction of those gobhoblins.
How quickly are they moving?
Way faster than you could travel on foot.
Good.
I'd assume. Okay.
They're not being careful.
Good.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
No. Melanie's gonna wait. Like, kind of like her ears kind of like twitch a little. And she's like, she kind of just whispers, once those little guys are done moving their bookshelf out of the way, I think there's some water movement in that direction. So we should probably head that way first.
I nod.
So DM, because like, even at a distance, I think it would be reasonable to say, like, are these like, is the bookshelf like full or like?
Yeah, basically.
Huh?
We're stealing books.
It's just full of books.
Well, you know what they say. Knowledge is power.
Sure. kind of like look to them and like, although there's a chance there may be predators and stuff by the water, so you two catch your breath and we can discuss, and then we'll be on our way, okay?
Fair enough.
Everyone take an hour breather, short rest here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Melanie already technically took her short rest. I just didn't roll
Yeah.
the hit dice because that's the only thing I gained. So I'll just roll a
Alright.
4.
What is it?
I forget. Is it rounded? It's rounded up for hit dice, right?
Yes, half
Yeah.
rounded up.
Then I'll roll
expect
one
2
more
hit
time.
dice.
Okay,
Hey!
yeah, that's fine. Melanie's back to max.
Nice.
She did not take very much damage.
Hey, we're
Nice.
not dying. Yay.
Yeah, I want to make sure you're not dying, and anything you get back on a short rest, which may include
No
something
shit.
like your breath weapon.
No.
Oh
Nice.
shit!
God
What am I at
damn.
now?
You think my
You just add that to whatever your current HP is. So from 1, you just add all those.
you
So
think
you're
I,
at like what, 24?
you think I get anything back in my on a short rest? That's funny.
You get your channel divinity.
You get your channel divinity.
I do get that.
Fucking, you get your channel divinity, and I thought maybe your breath weapon. I
No.
might be wrong though. No.
Yeah.
No, short,
Yes,
a
you
long
do.
rest for the breath weapon. It says.
Wait, why did it roll on? Oh no, that's just my old one.
I can use it a number of times equal to my proficiency bonus, so I still got one in the tank though.
That's
Oh,
right.
I see. You still do have one in the tank.
You got another
You
brat
still
ready
have
to
a
go.
usage if we need it. If we're. I need it.
So in character,
Yes.
did you guys believe that maybe the fruit had something to do with luring the demons?
Melanie, like.
I turned to him almost fucking dumbstruck. No, I do not think the fruit had anything remotely to do with the demons.
Like in case the goblins are close, like Melody, like literally, like fucking, like does the thing you do with alligators, where she like takes the top of his jaw on the bottom and just presses it down. Like,
Shut.
Good luck doing that shit. And I'm like, all the possibilities in the world right now of what could possibly have been. Were you even listening to any of the conversation that just went on?
He was unconscious for most of it, as were you.
This is true, but I was awake for some important shit, none of which even remotely incited some sort of attachment to the fruit.
Yeah, it's.
I do not.
I'm
I
not gonna
don't.
lie. Out of
fucking
character, I
dragon
honestly
thing.
I
Yeah.
thought that he was making an assumption that the fruit had something to do with it, but hey, my bad. I misheard that.
No, it's fine. You're
Fool.
playing in character. It's fine.
No,
Yeah,
that's why we're losing it on you in character.
Yeah, yeah. Melanie's just like, you know, it's. I never thought that in my life I would be kidnapped and then have a dragon with no social skills talking to me about powers and ability that we all had for about fucking 5 hours, but here we are.
Which we have no one to thank but you.
I
Low
know.
blow.
Are you satisfied with the death of your red friend?
No, not at all.
No.
As I am not the one who killed him.
That's
But you know when he would have been dead? Do you know?
just
And I'm looking
raising my
straight at Dakif. He would have been dead originally had we killed him back in Arunia. Which I'll say we were all down for.
Listen,
And what would have happened if the green one alerted the queen's guard?
Clearly that didn't happen, and nothing would have changed from our current situation, as all there would have been is one less body.
And you wouldn't have had
no.
an opportunity to get married.
What do you mean? We were still going back.
Possibly.
Listen.
I'm not positive of what
All
of what is happening. All I know is that that fruit, whatever attachment it has, I do not think that it has attachment to a demon invasion. It wasn't even grown there.
Exactly. Its attachment is to that guy and probably his friend who seemed really antisocial, but I digress. Let's think. We've been here for a while. I assume they're fucking gone.
We rested for an hour.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm assuming if we took our short rest, those fuckers are gone. Okay, good. Yeah, Melanie's like, we can talk, but let's just get on the road and, well, let's try and go towards the water source, find where we are. I've got a general idea of where we ended up, because they just kind of walked us due south from Crotavere. So if we get there, get y'all's things back, and we're spiff and span. No kidnapped or dead prince. They didn't take your money or anything, because fucking they didn't care. All they did was they stripped the weapons, dropped them on the ground, and that's all. They stripped them of their weapons before we left, right?
Yes.
Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, no, they're still in Crotavere Morden. They're not anywhere else. They're just right where we dropped. So I'm sure that someone would have found it, and if not, pick them back up. The only issue is just going to be getting to the nearest train station and fucking getting there.
It's a hunch. What business do hobgoblins have with books?
None of ours.
I don't know, and for the most part, I genuinely don't care.
Well, my point is, they must have been fleeing from somewhere with those books, considering the rate of speed they were traveling. So
We have.
they left
Yeah, they
from
still-
somewhere.
Is there a path that they went on, DM? Is it like a karting trail, or were they just going through the fucking forest?
I mean, you can see where they clearly left a trail,
But there was no trail.
but
There was
yeah, they weren't going down a particular already set in path. But you can tell by the way they fucking rode down the field.
So
How big are
shall
the
we follow
trees around us?
They seem pretty normal sized.
Good, because I looked at them and like, give me just 1 second, and I'm gonna climb the tree.
Give me an athletics check.
You sure you don't want me to do that?
Yes, I'm positive. I'm guarantee I'm doing better.
Yes, I'm fine. As he climbs it with one go.
And then I'm just gonna look around, see if I can see any, structures, distinct, just anything to tell us where we might be.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
You see trees.
Shut up.
There seem to be several trees kind of broken up by these large plains-like areas.
Cool. I'm gonna go back down.
So we can venture to the water, or we can potentially find shelter at the area where those bookshelves came from.
Yeah, I figure following a stream seems
Safer.
safer, because we can get water if we're super far out.
And who knows? Maybe you're right, and there is something going on at the time. We don't know we'd be welcome.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know where in the country we are. We could literally be anywhere. So
And they could kill us.
Yeah, it very well could be like some rich noble's estate, and they've got guards, and it's like an elven noble, and so they're like, "Oh, dragonborn, no," some shit.
Whoa.
If it's any constellation, you guys can definitely tell you're not in the Lich's Ire.
Well, no
Thank
shit.
you.
Thank
Really-
you.
really helps.
We're not in the place that has no leaves on trees.
I mean, I'm assuming where we are, but
Yeah, let's just
alright, let's
just
follow
get on.
the stream.
Yeah, kind of. Melanie will lead them in the direction of the stream.
Question. So since I'm like proficient with animals and stuff, you know, animal handling, that's without my rune, correct?
Are you proficient with it?
Let's see.
I don't have a little check
No,
mark
I'm not.
next to it.
Your rune gave you advantage on it,
Yeah.
so
Alright, well, never mind.
Let's just follow the stream. Begin walking.
Yeah. I'm gonna start walking toward the sound of the water.
Yeah.
alrighty. You guys, are you traveling at a stealthy pace?
I'll say we're
Yeah.
we're moving stealthily for the sake of
As
this.
Stealthily as I can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're moving
Well,
slowly. We're not moving
so-
super quick yet. You can move at 3 different paces.
The
paces,
grass,
right?
I would say, would muffle your movement enough so that like the 2 heavy armor wearers would be rolling neutral.
All right.
And plus,
and-
we're like,
Yeah.
and plus, if we're moving at a slow pace, we are taking our time.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll stealth checks.
Got it. Mm.
Would mine be with advantage for the sake
Yes.
of it? Or okay. Damn, bro, that's crazy.
Mm.
Okay.
The 9
And
and the
it's the 17. Since
it's a 17
17,
because it's
yeah,
neutral.
right. That's pretty good. What's the fucking average?
9, 14, and 7. So quite a wide range.
31, 40 divided by 3.
Uh,
13.
But it's 13. Yeah. Okay, cool.
That's not the worst.
13 and a third. Okay, cool. As you guys are going, you're traveling by. Okay. As you guys are going by, you hear something like rustle in the grass,
Mm.
and you barely see like almost like an amorphous blob based on how fast it's moving. This like dark figure just blaze past you from behind you.
Fucking, are they just moving past us, or are they like stopping to?
No, they're going far. Like
so,
they fucking bolt past you.
so it's just like. So I assume it just looks like something moving faster than anything feasibly should be able to.
Effectively.
Okay. Melanie will like try and catch what it is, I guess.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
I assume. That's a 13.
It looks. You can assess it's walking upright, so it's probably some kind of humanoid, but it's
Yeah.
bolting very quickly in that direction.
And in which direction is it going?
The direction you guys were,
Oh,
towards the
shit.
trail of the hobgoblin's going, towards the sound of the water.
Yeah, towards the sound of the water. Yeah. Melanie just like like reconsiders her life choices for a second, and Ned is just like, do we keep going, potentially see whatever the hell that is at the water hole?
We don't have much of a choice.
Yeah, and we can wait, but like, fuck that at this point. Kind of just keep moving at our same pace, then I suppose.
We just need to get out of here.
Yeah.
We need to find
Sooner we get out of
civilization,
here.
Something.
Yeah. Sooner we get out of here or figure out where we are to do so, then better my state of mind's gonna be.
Alrighty.
So we'll
Question.
just
Could I
keep-
just pick up a branch or something to use as a weapon just in case and just carry it?
I mean,
Yeah.
you could. I did give you a dagger, to be fair.
But also it'd be nice to have like
A second weapon. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
but
I'm
no,
gonna- I'm gonna-
you
I'm gonna
can't.
do that.
Improvised weapons are just
They function the
1d4s
same as the
plus-
weapon that it would be identical to, except you don't have proficiency with it.
Wait,
Well,
really?
I'm gonna
Oh,
yes.
pick up one. I'm gonna pick up a branch.
That would defeat the whole point of Tavern Brawler.
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
But they function the same as a weapon. They would resemble closely enough. And
so
then-
what are you trying? How big of a?
Depends. Are you trying to go for something that's going to replicate like a great club? Because that'd be possible.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Okay. But it would be a two-handed 1d8, but yeah.
Yeah, 1d8 bludgeoning.
You fucking like tear a branch off. It's weighted enough. Do you guys continue? Do you guys continue heading towards the water?
Yes.
Yeah, at our same pace.
Absolutely.
Alright. As you guys continue heading, takes about, let's say, it's like 20-30 minutes by the time you actually can hear distinctly what sounds like running water.
Nice.
Um, and you can see what looks like Dakith, because you can see this. You can see what looks to be the water, and you see the bookshelf. Oh, you can't see the ground where the bookshelf is standing, but it almost looks like it's moving on its own.
Oh no.
God damn it.
And only I can see this?
You're the only one tall enough to even see over like this shit right now, with you guys being stealthy.
Alright, this is and like a very quiet whisper, just enough for them to hear me. We might want to observe what's going on up here. The bookshelf is seemingly moving on its own.
Melanie literally does this the Squidward frown, just the fucking
My God.
and it's like, maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should come around and like wait an hour before we come here.
Is it this
Sounds
one?
Hold up, it's yes. It's that.
Oh no.
Kinda like, just watch it for right now, and if it keeps moving closer to shore, let's just leave for a little bit.
So what are y'all doing?
Oh, God.
The dreaded question.
How dare you.
I voiced Melanie's thoughts.
You're stealthily kind of moving forward or whatever. It says it's near the water.
Or is it? I thought it was in the water.
In the
No,
water.
you guys can't see the ground
This is true.
from where you're standing. You can see the top half of the bookshelf, and it looks like it's moving.
Oh.
What do I have on my to-do list? I'm gonna cast Divine Sense again, or use it.
To see if you're within 30 feet of anything.
Basically,
Nothing seems to register.
that's awesome. I mean, it's better than what if it's better than if there was something there.
Alright, I might just bite the bullet on this.
All right, you're just gonna go.
I'm going to like sneakily get on my stomach and crawl to within like visual distance of whatever is carrying.
Alright.
I'm
As you
assuming I need
fucking
to roll
low.
for
Yeah.
stealth.
Okay. 13. The grass still obscuring as you start fucking low crawling through it. You see what looks to be those, well, what was those hobgoblins, kind of spattered about the ground and the like side of this waterfall. And you see the bookshelf being carried by a very heavily cloaked figure. Like he's holding it above his head, and as he's like trudging back.
I roll for insight to see if he seems dangerous.
He seems dangerous, man.
Well, I know he seems dangerous, like where he seems like.
They're hot.
I don't know if there's a way to roll for.
Well, he has not noticed you, so it would be difficult to ascertain.
But they are
Assess
hobgoblins.
I know the hobgoblins or goblins are just dead. Or
Yes,
Yeah,
they
they're
are. They are fucking splattered against the wall and
super
the
dead.
grass floor.
Well, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, so.
We don't know they were our enemies.
The hobgoblins? They definitely weren't going to be our friends.
They're
I mean,
they're usually kind of assholes.
Well, Thaddeus, you did in fact
shut up.
get into a bar fight with one, so
He was a very ill-mannered man.
Alright, so I
it's
guess.
like when they're with goblins, usually they're more of assholes.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Don't ask. Do not ask that question. I can't believe you said that out loud.
You're saying that right now, right here, in front of my fucking face.
as
in
we're-
my fucking.
Did he ask that?
all
Did you
of our
ask that in
presence
character
after this.
to us?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm assuming, and that's
Yes,
what
I
Melanie's
did.
response is.
Like, are you?
If we remain respectful and just ask questions about our whereabouts and
No,
Cool.
I get
You do that. I'm staying in the grass. Can I
Just
slunk backwards?
things have been so bad that I'm not taking the chance. You do it, sure, and then I'll come out after you. Just kind of
So,
like fucking.
Koth is just gonna stand up and go.
God's gonna
Excuse me, sir.
Oh.
I mean no danger to you.
I assume you move away from us first before.
Yeah,
you do
I
so,
walk. I
obviously.
kind of walk. I walk closer.
Dude, I hid in the grass.
what's your
Just-
body language?
I'm very hesitant. I have my arms like to my side to show I have no weapons and
Miami
very-
Beach
I'm
Chad walk.
very slowly.
Yeah, Miami Beach shadow.
You see this figure like kind of crouch down and just like set the bookshelf down on the ground and stand back up. It's like a bundle of like cloaks around this person, like completely obscuring them.
I assume they're moving like they have springs in every muscle in their body. By the way you're talking about them.
No.
As in they seem like they're on edge the whole time.
Oh yeah, yes.
Okay.
But it kind of like. He says something that you don't quite understand. Like, he says a sentence and just no idea what he's saying.
Well, he's talking to you. We can hear he's talking though.
Yes.
We just don't know what the hell he's
The
saying.
fact that he hasn't killed him means that that it just
Can I not understand him?
No,
No.
you
Sorry.
cannot.
Why can I not understand him because he's speaking a different
Yeah,
language?
is he speaking
Yes.
fast? Oh, he's speaking a different language.
I'm gonna come out of the grass then, since he's not dead. He wasn't killed or attacked instantaneously.
Melanie is still ghillie suiting. It's kind of like.
What is
So
that
it's a
mean?
language none of us understand then? Okay.
Doesn't sound like it.
Damn. Alright, that really limits the options.
Kind of like he like kind of looks around you guys. He like says something and he just goes. he puts his hand up and does like a talking motion, and then like points to his head and just shakes it.
Oh, he can't speak. I create a bird motion with my hand, and
A what?
a bird motion, like you know.
Flap your wing.
Yeah.
Oh, like you do the wing flaps.
Yes. Um, then like the like a puzzled look, just weird gestures that have no meaning.
Okay, I was like,
Kinda
he's
like-
just baffled.
Yeah, well, it's yeah. Melanie just kind of seeing it. Well, finally, on Gilly's suit, wiping herself off a little bit. It's like, excuse me, do you know where we are? We're lost. Is that him making noise? So is
She's like, he's literally saying,
So, like, she goes, "Are you non-verbal?"
and he says something again. Just don't understand.
Okay. She just
he, like-
nods.
And you understand the words coming out of my mouth? Shake your head, yes or no?
Zzz.
He like, so what he does is he points to you, makes a talking motion with his hand, then points to him, makes a talking motion with his hand, and like puts like an X between them.
I got
Two different things.
He's like, I'm like,
Yeah,
all right, I got this. And I kind of like, with my fingers, do like an outline of, it's like a house, you know, like the 2 lines down, down, down. And then do like a question of motion where, like, you know, either the shoulders up or something like that. And then just kind of repeat that motion, see if he gets it at all.
Yeah.
Shoulders up in the house.
Because I'm basically asking if he
It's a shrug and a house.
shrug,
Like,
house,
Okay.
I don't
house,
know.
shrug.
And he like points to himself, like questioningly.
And then I go, I shake my head, and then I just point out into the woods, kind of like gesturing out there anywhere.
Do any of us have a map on us?
Yeah, I was going to ask.
Even if we
that.
do, what is it gonna do if we don't know where we are?
Well, no. That's not the point. The point would be we would be
if
like
he can figure it
we
out.
would show the map and like gesture like where.
Let's see. Do I have one? I do not.
So like,
So
Melanie just kind of like just thinks for a moment, like. Melanie will like kind of point to each individual in the group, do kind of like an exaggerated like walking like motion, like with the 2 fingers of like the do do do,
Yeah,
and
of
then
course.
like look around with a hand like right above her eyes, like around performative.
Okay, like looking for somewhere to
Yeah.
go. Okay.
Yes,
Cool.
like looking for something.
And he like kind of is like, oh, and he points to you guys, like all of you, and he goes, like he does the fucking looking motion, and then like the house icon.
yes.
Yeah. Melanie like nods emphatically.
Like
Okay.
yeah.
Oh. And he points to himself. Taz.
Yeah. So he said Taz?
Yes.
His name, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Melanie, yeah. She points to herself. Is like, considering from what this doesn't look like Feywild Woods, does it?
No.
Or okay.
Well, that's at least one
I would
good thing.
assume. Yeah. So she'll just say, Melanie. Mel. She'll just shorten.
Thaddeus will raise his hand and Point at him. Thaddeus. Thaddeus.
Then I'm gonna reach out and like try to shake his hand and say to cut off.
He accepts your shake. Dakoth. Mel. Thaddeus.
Mm-hmm. Just like nods.
He's
Not back.
learning.
And he like gestures for like to follow as he goes and picks up the bookshelf by himself again. It's like 3 times his size.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And then he walks back in the direction that you guys came from.
Yeah. Well, fuck it. We'll follow him. He is the only entity that
He's
we've
the
encountered.
nicest person to us so far.
Yeah, he's the nicest character that we've encountered yet.
Oh, maybe my characters get better when I just don't talk.
Yeah. Maybe you just shut up.
You said it, not me.
And he's kind of like, he's not moving at a very quick pace given he's carrying a fucking bookshelf.
Right, so Dakoth is gonna reach out to like kind of help him carry the bookshelf.
He accepts the help. He's still basically carrying his half over his head because you're fucking 9 feet tall. Just to keep in place, none of you guys can see his face. It's still like draped over.
I see. Yes.
You can't even see like any of his skin. It's like completely cloaked. As you're walking with the bookshelf, you definitely pick up some pace faster. And he goes like shh as he like stops for a second.
Yeah,
He goes to-
Melanie will like to Thaddeus, like just stop moving immediately too, just crouch.
He goes to like set the bookshelf down. And gently, and you see him just like point to you guys and then just point at the ground.
I'll stay here. I see.
Yeah, we'll stay in place, and Melanie just like nods.
And you see him like fucking almost with like lightning speed dash through some of the grass.
Oh, shit, it was
And you hear
him.
a really
assume.
distinct snapping noise, and then he comes back.
Melody's gonna look. Does he have blood on his hands?
No,
The
Good.
skin isn't showing.
Yeah. Melanie's gonna like put a hand on her chin and one on like the back of her neck and like do like a twisting motion and like raise an
he
eyebrow.
nods. He goes like, he like puts his hand up in like a threatening gesture and goes, bah. And then he like does this neck snapping motion.
Okay, Melanie just nods.
He picks the bookshelf up and keeps going.
I fucking love him.
That is to be like respect.
Respect. Yeah, we'll just keep going. I doubt we're gonna fucking like. We're not gonna say shit. We're just gonna keep moving.
It'd be difficult to socialize.
Yeah. What are we gonna talk about? How's the weather?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what the
As you guys continue heading back in that direction, you eventually pass the spot where you saw the cart move, and he continues going that direction. You kind of tell he's probably returning this bookshelf from wherever it was taken. And as he keeps going, you see what looks to be these like almost really poorly rudimentary like wooden walls kind of hastily thrown up around this area.
So what you're telling me is this looks like a goblin camp.
It kinda does just a bit. Like it's in that way. It's in the same way that it's like super rudimentary and like not has had a lot of time for refinement, but it doesn't smell like rotten meat.
I see.
Let's see.
as he goes, you can see there's like these two like. There's not battlements. There's just trees that have been kind of put up, or not put up, but there's like boarded up below these like tree lines, so that there's some kind of like overlook over this fenceway. And you see what looks to be a human and an elf with a bow, like standing guard. And you see you hear the cloaked figure shout something to them, and one of them looks down, and you can almost tell that he says, "Open the door, it's Taz." In this language.
I mean, I don't think we even need to know that he's saying that. Just the idea of open the door, I think would be rather clear.
And you see these, like, poor defenses open up. And you can see what looks to be huts galore. Like, simple huts thrown together really hastily.
So this looks like nomads?
Like a nomadic thing.
Okay.
Shit.
Though, you can see there's a lot of... You can see a lot of, like, humans, elves, dwarves, halflings, all kinds of types. And despite the nomadicness, there seems to be some wearing what almost look like noble clothing. Though it's been a while since it's been cleaned.
Oh. DM, what do I know about the Starbound Wastes?
Yeah.
Roll a history check.
Just them, or yeah.
Shall we both? Or
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, we both asked it at the same time. I don't think it's unfair.
Yeah, go ahead.
Damn, that's
Nice.
shit.
Thaddeus?
Go, Thaddeus. Nice.
Okay.
13.
Through your studies, it's been usually goblinoids, nomadic tribes, and stuff tend to stick out the Starbound Wastes, though rarely do they ever have some kind of fortification. Unless it's a goblin camp being set up. Mm-hmm. So this is definitely out of the ordinary, even for the Wastes.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least we know where we are.
This it's probably the Starbound Wastes.
Yeah, Melanie. I assume we're led in like towards those elven folk, right?
Yeah, through the doorway.
Okay. Melanie will. I guess I'll endeavor to kind of speak Elvish and be like, "Excuse me."
The elves, like, their ears almost like fucking perk up. You speak our language.
Yes, I do. Yeah, no.
Where are you from?
Arunia.
I just look confused. Arunia? Is that where is that?
Oh my god.
Melanie's like looking like between Jack and Thaddeus with a great concern on her face. She's just like, we're in the wastes, yes? Out here? What do you call this place now? Or who are you all?
My name is Sala. Well, we got here like about a few days ago. And Taz looks to them and says something, and they nod. And Taz gestures for you to follow. Taz will take you to a theater.
Did she say amphitheater or theater?
Leader.
Oh, leader. Okay. Yeah.
Swear to God, if it's that giant crow fuck.
I doubt the rock.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Melanie like looks and was like back to common. Like they say though, Taz is going to take us to their leader. They don't know what Arunia is, so that's concerning.
Oh,
Kind of like just let's follow Taz. Let's see where this leads. And kind of like
As Taz begins walking through, you can see like there's a lot of fucking stressed out people here. Like that's like seems to be the main prevailing feeling is they're all like terrified or stressed out about something.
Okay. But it's just tension strong.
Very tense. You can tell there are people here with like chests full of like household possessions, like items, clothing, stuff like that. There's some people even wearing like jewelry and stuff.
And yet they don't know where they are.
Yeah. Kind of like Melanie will like look. Do you think this is a place that certain people just send folks they don't want getting back to civilization, just out here in the forests?
But even if they are from some sort of civilization to begin with, how could you not know Varunia?
That's a good point.
As Todd leads you through, he leads you to what looks to be a bit of a larger tent. And you see what looks to be a woman in like it looks similar to royal clothing that you've seen in like Vine Wreath. And Taz looks to her and exchange some words, and
What is she?
a human.
She's human.
And Taz looks to you, looks to the three of you, and just kind of nods and says, like this way, kind of. And he brings you to like another one of the kind of larger huts, and inside you see like these almost leaf-made, like out of like thatch and stuff, like cots almost like a hospital wing kind of. And you see what look to be some ill people in them, and you see this distinctly elderly, quite tall human man though, with this like long black, like gray, draping hair, and this like almost like burgundy coat. As he looks to be like talking to a patient, like almost like giving them advice on what to do about something. Are you typing to me right now, Lava?
No.
Okay,
Keep
cool.
going. I'm sorry.
I'll fucking punch you if you were. He seems to be like giving them instructions on like probably some dietary stuff. He like pats their back and sends them off. And he turns to the rest of you. You can something about him is off-putting. He has like, for a human, he's like thin and tall, and despite his clear age, like he's old, he has this like almost youthful posture.
Like it doesn't look like he has like back pain.
No, nothing like that. He looks. His eyes have like this, like almost like bright youth in them.
So he looks.
But like
But his
he looks
physical
visually
age
affected by age, but not
Yeah.
physically affected by age.
That's kind of what it sounds like you're
Effectively.
putting down. Yeah.
there's like a deep kind of like.
Like he doesn't have bags under his eyes,
No.
or like anything like that.
No bags
He's
under his eyes. His
sitting
eyes
straight
are
up.
like standing straight up. He's got like this coat on. He just looks pleasant, is a way to put it.
Okay.
He has this like almost like weirdly like the eyes feel weird, almost like there's more there than should be. Like almost like something is staring back at you from behind them.
Okay.
Cool.
And he looks to you.
Hi
Hello?
there.
Does he say that in common?
He does,
Hello.
Hello.
though his mouth movement does not match it.
Oh.
Shit.
Melanie like looks as like, oh, are you a caster? You know how to speak with magic, don't you?
No. It's a long story.
Can I?
Melanie's like, okay, well, it's fine.
As he
Where
looks
are we?
to Taz, Taz, go get some rest. You've earned it. And he heads out. Well, I had hoped that someone like you could come along and answer that question for me, actually.
I'm sorry. Are you saying you don't know where we are?
Not a clue, actually.
Where are you from?
Well, an island in the middle of an ocean.
A what?
Melanie like gapes.
What? What's an ocean?
What?
Oh my.
I-
Well, I'm sorry.
Okay,
That's
point is you're definitely not from where we're from.
yes, we are foreigners, kind of in search of a place to stay that would be safe for us.
What language are you all speaking? Because I can't understand a word of it.
We would call it common, but
Oh,
it seems that it
fuck me.
doesn't consider the same for where you are from.
No.
But it matters not. I can speak for the people here.
What was that dude's name? Taz?
Yes,
Taz, yes.
What the fuck was Taz?
he's our defender.
Oh, cool.
Not the defender.
Is that all?
Is he?
Effectively.
Do you know how you
Keeps
got
it-
here?
Yes, actually, I do, though seems to have not gone exactly as planned.
Elaborate?
Now you stole the word
Did
from my
you,
mouth.
Did you? Yeah. Melanie's like, did you use a portal to get here, or was it other methods?
Well, you know what a portal is?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Yes, actually. Well, that was the attempt. It didn't exactly go as planned. So,
What were you attempting to do when you incidentally came here?
I'm trying to escape.
Escape
From
what exactly?
Our world was, well, attacked.
Why, what exactly?
Fiends.
Melanie like looks to the other two is like, fuck.
There was, and I fear there might be some here too.
Just wrapping back
Considering
around.
None of us know exactly where here is. I can't answer that.
Just wrapping back around though.
Oh.
What's an ocean?
It's, well, I mean, it's like a lake but bigger, I suppose.
An endless lake, per se?
That would be a way to describe it almost. Think of a lake where there's the lake that's surrounded by the land, but it's the opposite.
Land surrounded by.
Did your country have a name? Where you're from?
Yes, it was Aldorania.
Yeah. This is
Well, shit.
It matters not. We don't intend to necessarily go back. It was more so just to get everybody out. But
okay.
we're here now, and we're making do with what we have.
Are all of these people from Aldorania?
Yep. It was, there should have been a lot more here.
So we're the only people who aren't from there here.
In this encampment, yes.
God damn it.
There are others outside of this encampment,
Well, I mean,
besides the goblins and bugbearers, obviously.
is that what you call them? The little The little green ones?
Yes, the green ones and the hairy ones.
Are they called goblins? Is it because they eat everything? Like they gobble?
Uh, not necessarily. I don't know. I don't know the etymology of it exactly, but it's maybe it's just because their jaws are big or their heads are large. But
They're like large annoying rats.
yeah, exactly.
That's a way to put it. They have been the most threatening. They've already taken about a fifth of our numbers. So, but
Kidding me. Is it the same ones, or are there just different ones coming in?
keep showing back up again.
You happen to have spare weaponry?
Not really. We've got wooden bows and swords made of rocks.
Shit.
I think even swords made of rocks might suffice it for these two.
The only one that actually has a weapon here is Taw's. But he doesn't really need it.
What is that weapon? I don't think I saw it.
He tends to keep it hidden. He doesn't
Yeah.
like using it.
I
It's just an axe. But I'm trying to think if we...
We can... Okay.
So we don't know where we
So-
are, and you don't know
Yeah.
where you are. But you're being attacked.
This is the nature of things, yes. It is
Okay.
unfortunate, however. We'll make do.
Okay. So... That case... Will... Okay. Do they attack at night? Do they... I mean, because they were leaving with the bookshelves just now.
Yes, I don't know what they saw in taking our books from us, but they can't read them, so... I don't get what their goal was with that.
It's probably more a matter of taking things rather than
Absolutely.
anything else. A lot of the wild goblins are more
Idiots.
they're more akin to toddlers in their stage of mental development. They're not
Spiteful
they're
creatures.
they're sentient, but they're not beyond that kind of I grab, I take kind of deal.
Sure is. Well, it's just unfortunate that I can't actually help any of you out here. Are you just like noticing all the fucking burn marks on Dacus and Thaddeus? But do you two require medical attention?
They'll be okay. They've been tended to well enough. I'd imagine your numbers are in far worse need of medical assistance than we are.
I'd like to offer help where I can find it.
I won't reject it if you
I'll
keep
accept-
insisting.
I'll accept the help.
Yeah, but I think I may. Melanie kind of like considers it for a moment. They ride around in wooden carriages, right? Did they make those themselves?
No, they stole that from us as well.
Oh, so they're yours. Okay. Did they kill your horses or mounts?
They've taken a liking to eating them, it seems.
Okay. Melanie considers for a moment.
So you guys, you don't know where you are and you don't know why you're here?
We know why we're here.
Yeah, no, we know how we got here. We just don't know where we are or.
I see. This could be a hunch. There didn't happen to be someone incredibly loud screaming about looking for someone, was there? Earlier today?
Not that we saw.
Yes,
You mean in the forest here? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yes, yes, we
there,
did.
there was. Yeah, yeah. No, I knew out of character, but I just wasn't. I was like,
Do we trust this guy?
like
Was he
we
looking for
were
you?
sent by a particular person through the portal here.
So-
He was a neurotic creature that loved talking.
I see.
You familiar with him?
That could describe a lot of people I've dealt with.
Are you referring to the giant demon lord?
See a little bit of like pain behind his eyes as you say that. And he nods his head.
Was it you and your people that he was searching for?
I would wager that.
Why was he searching for the bear?
Was they escaped?
I have a long history with that one.
He's definitely willing to get what he wants.
Yeah, then who is he? We still don't. I mean, you said, what was the title you gave him, or that Ruby fella gave him? What was it?
Lord of the Hunt.
Something of the Hunt. Lord of the Hunt. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's well,
And he called him a Goristro?
I don't know what that word means, but
I don't really either.
I've heard Lord of the Hunt as an epithet of his before, but he's probably looking for me.
Okay.
Why exactly is he
Looking.
on the hunt for you?
Is it? Did you wrong him, fight him, or something?
We had a bit of a sparring match, and I took something of his.
Ah, I see. Okay.
I'm
What
well,
could you have possibly taken that would
Piss him
cause
off.
so much destruction and murder?
it was a long time ago, but I'm in no position to do anything of that sort again. I am old and frail now.
He's clearly still holding a grudge.
He's not one to let go of them.
I see. Okay.
Destroyed a lot of my home in the process.
As he did mine.
Yeah, we. Okay. We can.
I believe he
We
thought he
can
was dead.
help you. What was your name,
Just call me the doctor.
Doctor?
Doctor Who.
I was waiting for it. Okay, then, Doctor. You.
Oh, god damn it. It did it again, didn't it? Did it again, didn't it? No, no, am I here? Am I here? Am I dead? Am I dead? I am dead. I am dead. Are you shitting me? Did you really? I can't believe you.
On Twitch, you asshole.
You took psychic damage. It's not my fault. Oh, man.
We'll just go. Well, Doctor, has Taz not managed to get the carriage back? Because we intercepted.
I didn't. He didn't bring it back, so I imagine
So
it
you
was
could only
destroyed.
carry the books. Okay. Well, if. Okay, well, if more of them come, maybe we could. I may be overestimating a tad, but I have a feeling that we might be able to manage to do something about it before they thin your numbers more if Taz isn't. Because obviously Taz is good, but he's not
Enough.
omnipresent. He's not always where he is when you need him. Am I correct?
This is true. He seems to misunderstand that inability as well. He's been spreading himself thin.
That allows us to offer our help.
Yeah, then maybe we can stop him from.
I can't promise much, but I will do anything I can do to help in return, of course.
No, I get it. You don't have much to give. We're surviving here, and it's less an act of kindness and more the idea of actually putting in our share of what we can do. It would be unfair to you and make no sense for us to just lounge around on our asses and do nothing. We're not those kind of people, and we're capable enough at, well, swords and sorcery, if you may mind the term, that we could probably manage something.
Alrighty, I appreciate that
We could
greatly.
just get our asses kicked.
Yes, but that was only because, admittedly, I pushed you all when we were all drawn thin. A night's rest and some food in our bellies will probably do us a lot of good.
Doctor, I presume you guys have walked a great distance from where the portal let you out, correct?
It's been us coalescing in this area, yes. It
Have you
was a scatter shot, almost.
Have you run across any structures or any type of anything that would signify that at some point someone was here?
Nothing of the sort.
It's just all forest. There's nothing.
If it weren't for a friend of mine having assessed this place beforehand, we would have thought it was dead.
Any
Is this
mountain
place
ranges?
infinite? Is there an end?
To this land, I have yet to find out.
How
Have you-
long have you been here?
It's been a week.
Have you come across any mountain ranges?
No, it's just been forest so far.
How did your friend ascertain this place? Or, like, learn about it?
He came here himself once.
Let's see.
And what exactly is your friend underneath the cloak?
Tell us? I actually don't think that your language would have a word to describe him. He's, well, strong. He's. I really don't think there's a.
Does he have a physical form under the cloak?
Yes, he's a person. He's grown. He's living. He's just odd, per se.
Is there a reason he doesn't reveal his form?
I'm unsure of, well, why, but he seems to be almost allergic to the sun here.
Oh, he's a drow?
I don't know what that means.
They're a sun-sensitive type of elf. Their eyes
Oh,
make
he's
it
not
hard
an
to
elf.
see.
He's human from. Like he's human. I don't know. It's odd, but he's.
Sun-sensitive human. Huh.
Divine insight.
Okay. Listen, that's fair.
I like it. I love it. It just took me so from left field.
Wait, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna roll for insight just because I am really curious of what he is.
Mm-hmm. Trying to see if he's like dodging the question or he doesn't genuinely know how to
Yeah,
answer
or if he
it.
genuinely, if it's an excuse, or if he's, yeah.
It definitely seems more like he just doesn't really know how to answer that question.
So I had a hunch that possibly he was
I have a hunch too, but I have a hunch that our characters canonically do not know whatever the fuck it is he is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if he knew what he is or not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
He seems to know what he is. He just doesn't know how to articulate what he is.
Our common languages do not translate directly or whatever.
Yeah. She's just like, so, why do your lips not match up? It is magic that's translating, is it not?
Yeah, yes, almost. It's not. I don't necessarily know how to explain it. It's the same with animals here. I can just communicate with them.
And only you have this innate ability to communicate with all things in this realm.
So it seems.
The odd thing is that your Elvish is the same.
Is it now? That is
It
curious.
was. It's gave me a bit of a shock when I talked to her name was Lon, right? Or was it
Lana.
Lana? Yeah, I was able to speak fully with Lana out front.
That is. Well, that's interesting.
It means there's something in common, non-supernaturally, between this Alderaania and where we're from, in some way or form.
It could be the Sylvan roots that Elvish has.
Maybe it's
Yes.
maybe far out past the land where no one's mapped. There's this ocean you speak of. Then maybe it's beyond where we've had people go, or maybe it's far past the eye.
I wonder if Dragon Spawn, Dragonborn. We had those where we're from as well.
That's
I'm
something.
curious if their language. I'm curious if your language would synchronize with theirs.
Do you have any
Though-
here?
No. The only few that came with us were killed on the way.
Unfortunate. There's no giant kin either, from what I can tell. I see.
Giant kin? Nothing that looks like your friend here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Just,
Oh, you're talking about me?
Yes.
Yes,
You're
because
the
you're
only one that
Goliath. Yeah.
You
I was
9-foot tall
thinking
mountain
that-
man.
A 9-foot tall mountain man.
Alright, so in character, I'm gonna kind of like, just to Melanie and Thaddeus. In my dream, I did see a great expanding lake with no end. So I guess this is the ocean he's referring to, possibly.
It's hard to imagine that these things are not connected. They most definitely seem to be.
And not some kind of form of drug use.
Hey man, I mean,
I was conscious the whole time. Unless it would have been something in air. Even if it was, this isn't substances.
no.
I was
Not that
referring
I've
to-
had
I was-
them, but I can almost be certain even without that from the people who've
He's taking a shot at me.
done them. Yeah.
I was referring to when I slept with the fruit and had the. And
Is it in general? Maybe just have a sip of the fruit.
yeah.
Anyways, and
Okay,
I turn back to the guy,
to the doctor. Yeah.
the doctor. Doctor, there's a lot going on in the world recently that we don't understand in the slightest.
And now it seems that we're in another world left with, or another world or a place that might as well be one, as far as we're concerned.
Well, if you said there was, that fellow that was shouting, I could hear him from here.
Then we're still in
You
our...
could hear him?
Which direction was the voice coming from?
Yes.
It was to the north.
Alright.
Okay.
To the,
so-
Well, you want...
to the north, so we're... If we are where... Then we may...
Means we're kind of in the
may
section
be
between...
Roughridge. Yeah, I mean, we could either be in the section between, or we could be... Was it due north or something more like eastern?
Northeast.
I mean, kind of more straight northward.
And then I go, then I might have some good news for you and your people. If what you're saying is true, and let's say both the roar you heard and the one that we witnessed, or rather they did, was from the same place at the exact same time, and it's from north, then we know a place, or that at least tells us where we are, and we may be able to help you and your people get somewhere much safer than out here.
Ironically enough, the area that you heard that from will probably be far safer than this unproclaimed land.
I see.
Here. This is a place, if my friend, if Thaddeus hears, if Thaddeus is correct, which I have decent faith that he is, you are in a place that here we like to call the Starbound Wastes. A place kind of untouched by most humanoid hands.
I see. Well,
And to the north is, if you're right, my home, and our Dwarven Kingdom, Crotavir Moradin.
I see.
Which is the place which your acquaintance decided to ravage. However, in spite of the casualties, the home is being rebuilt, so to speak.
I'm sorry about that.
We will recover. We're definitely doing better off than you are, so there's no need to give me your sorrows.
Yeah, no. There's powerful magics that allow the king there to reform what he destroyed, although lives are not a part of that, of course, but physically the place he ravaged will look, I presume, no different after some time, aside from less people.
I see. Well,
Allow me to extend an idea. We rest here tonight, and you get your people ready or you inform them, since we cannot, of a place that they could take refuge at, and we travel tomorrow, and we take them up through the forest to the north to my home.
If we travel north, depending on where we are, we could pass through anywhere, but we'll get there eventually. If it's within hearing distance, even with how loud he was,
We have to be
that's
close.
promising. Yeah.
alrighty. I appreciate it immensely.
Yeah.
Though
And-
it would be wise if I remained behind.
Away from your people.
For whatever reason, that monster knew that I was here on this world, so whenever he does find me, it won't. I won't be the only thing caught in the blast.
But
I think our king, if you
But-
are in
but what
fact the
if I
reason for the attack, may very much want to have a word with you.
Not to mention, we were kind of already caught in the blast.
and they told, and I mean the place they have, fiends can't exist there. They can't enter. You'd be safe there, Doctor. There are magical protections there in the castle.
But it's just
This-
it's just a castle. I can't hold my people in a castle.
It's a really big castle. I'm really honest
It's
with you.
extraordinarily large.
I see.
If they were if the monarch was willing to do so, I would imagine that it would be feasible. I mean, you have how many people here?
We have about 100 total.
Oh my
Not
god.
even
Super
1,000.
easy.
No, you can. No, 100 people. You could certainly find refuge among them,
I see.
and it wouldn't matter how much of a tantrum this hunter makes. There would be no way that he could do it without like external help. No fiend could enter.
Uh-uh. I see.
Melanie just like rubs her chest. Like, the real question is, why did that guy send us here out of anywhere?
A story to be written, I believe he's mentioned something about.
This is such a specific place. Feels intentional, and I hate that. I don't like the idea that he's intentionally putting us here and potentially hoping we help these people. But
There's someone powerful enough that could teleport you somewhere and then know of us?
Yeah.
well, I don't know if he does know of you. All I know is he knew of a place
He knew a lot about us.
nearby. Yeah, he knew a lot about us, and he sent us back through a portal to leave him be. And we showed up in the forest, a little ways from the waterway.
He knew things about us that people should not
He
normally
feasibly
know.
shouldn't. He was a fiendish thing, dragon creature. Not a fun character.
A fiendish dragon. That's
He was like
Interesting.
more person-sized, but he talked like a crazed scholar and was obsessed with us to some extent, to a somewhat fanatical degree.
But there are dragons here. Interesting.
Are there actual dragons here, DM?
Yeah, I mean, there's books written about them.
There's books written by us. Yeah.
Would Thaddeus at all, from just either him being dragonborn or research surrounding it, have known what that creature was? The demon fiend?
No.
No.
Are you proficient in religion? I don't think so.
I'm proficient in...
So, should I roll for...
No. Alright. Step up to the plate.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. But like Melanie looks as like there's stories of them. No,
I see.
I've never heard of any in reality. Will
Can I just
say they're
roll?
real to their children, but I wouldn't know.
We've seen one, just not here.
Listen, Doctor, the way I see it, you have two options. stay here with your people and slowly be picked off by the goblins, or travel with us and have a chance for you and your people to survive in a kingdom that's far more advanced than what you're living in here.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's basically implicitly what we were trying to convince him of in the first place.
Damn.
You just laid it out real simple.
Well, you all... I guess I might be old, so... clouding my judgment, but you all seem to at least know what you're doing.
You know, we're... Trust me when I say that we aren't coming here with any bad intention. We're trying to survive and get back home soon. Well, trying to get back home, obviously can't get back home, but we're willing to help you get refuge.
This is our
safe.
home now. Home is wherever these people are.
And seeing as you don't want these people dead, they should definitely follow us to a kingdom where they will be safe and taken care of.
Yeah, the kingdom of the dwarves. I'm sure the king will understand and will manage to
I
figure
have some
out
pull there.
something. Yeah.
Need I mention
fact-
the kingdom of which our friend here is a prince, so
Yes, he is.
Oh,
He is newly.
Newlywed.
He is a new stepson of the monarch himself by marriage.
I see. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
We're just trying to help you understand that we can
Right.
get you an audience and at least a conversation, if nothing else.
I trust you.
She like nods.
What should I refer to you three as?
Just she kind of like thinks for a moment. It's like
Individually as names, or are you doing
no,
exactly?
no, you're doing
Yeah.
no. DM's doing the thing.
He's doing the
It's
three.
fine.
like a group name?
Mm-hmm.
I feel Melanie kind of like
But give us a second, and I'm gonna pull him to the side.
Wait, okay.
I didn't think we'd get this far.
yeah.
Yeah,
Melanie kind of like just says like
The Godless.
we're godless. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Wow. Fuck.
Wow, that's fucking brilliant. How did all three of us think of that? I was. It must be.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah. Melanie
Thank
kind
you,
of
Ruby.
looks as like if you can refer to each of us, but we're the godless doctor.
Interesting. Well, all right, Godless. Come morning, you will lead us to salvation.
God, I just figured the giant target we've just painted on our backs that if we spell our name as the Godless.
Well, only the doctor knows that name. Now.
This is true, but we have a name now. I'm just.
All right. Anyway,
Continue. We'll talk about it after.
I was gonna say it dramatically in character, but then you did the thing.
The Godless. Yeah, we're the Godless.
Yeah, we're the godless.
Did I say that in character? I don't think I did.
Oh man. It's not like whatever.
It's all
It's
good.
funny and God.
It
It's
is.
funny.
It's better.
Yeah,
Almost better
Melanie,
delivery.
Melanie like nods. Yeah, no. I'm Melanie. This is Thaddeus, and that's Dak.
Alrighty. Well. Come morning. You lead us.
Of course.
I would advise, while they trust my judgment here, I am not actually the one that is in charge, so I'll have to broach this with our
What?
leader.
Who is in charge then? Doctor?
Probably all
Well, we simply refer to her as the princess.
Kind of like
Depending on the
raises
status
an
of,
eyebrow. It's like,
depending on the status of her father, she might be the queen if he's dead. But we're
so
unsure.
she's
so
the last monarch of Alderaania.
Character.
I can't
We
believe
just, we just spilled the entirety of all of this shit. I thought this was the fucking leader. I'm not gonna lie.
He's just the most powerful. He seems to be one of the more powerful people here, and able to so speak our language. The only one who can speak common.
Yeah. The reason we were sent to him is because he. Yeah.
It's possible. What's his name brought us
I
to
mean,
here.
it's
with
also
that in mind.
possible that Lana thought they were sending us to the princess and not him.
Well,
To be
anyway,
enti-
sorry.
Well, Taz did stop by a royal-looking woman before bringing you to this guy.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly that.
Okay, well,
Yeah, we may have passed her. Yeah, okay.
Will you speak with her on it, Anne? We've had a long day, so
Do get some rest.
thank you.
I will let them know that your presence is not only wanted but necessary.
Okay,
so
just
is it dark right now?
Not really.
I assume not. It's still
Still
day.
midday.
I just assume we're like,
It's like evening.
we're moving like fucking zombies through the day and just like
Yeah.
It's been a
Okay, 'cause
long
A
day.
lot has happened.
Melanie will look
I got married, beat
Uh,
the shit out of, kidnapped.
Yeah. Yeah, Melanie will look and it's like, also to be clear, kind of like looking at her backpack, and everyone else is like, you all still have rations. We can feed ourselves with no
For the moment.
risk of starving your people.
How funny would it have been if I just said you guys had no inventory?
I mean, you didn't say it beforehand, unless you
I
want to
know.
say their inventory's gone. Melanie would still have
I
her
know. I'm not going to.
I'm not going to.
Somewhere around that's like away from everyone.
You could probably just walk
I'll
out.
probably
from
find
this.
it. But write down what you're about to do because I think this is where we're gonna end the session.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Well, I'm
Well,
gonna find.
We ran a little bit long, but
We
this
did.
was this was another episode of Border Nexus. Let's
Yeah.
fucking-
Yep.
Woo!
Hey, and now we've got the fucking subtitle of the fucking.
yeah, the
First time.
Godless.
Yep.
Godless. But thank you all for joining. I'll talk more about this after we end the stream. We'll be back again next week, 6 p.m. Fucking Pacific Standard Time, Mountain Standard Time. Those are both the same at the moment. Please do join us again. There's not a lot.
Wish you all the best. Big kiss to Twitch chat. Bye bye.